Hello, everybody. How's it going? That kind of sounded weird there. Hey! I'm trying out something a little different today. I'm actually doing no Twitch, but instead I'm doing a vertical short stream and a regular horizontal stream on YouTube, so attempting it. Unfortunately, Streamlabs doesn't let me do Twitch if I do both of those, so I'll see if I can figure something out next time. But welcome! How are you guys all doing today? So I got 2 chats going! Woo! Hey, Pablo, Real Angel, Francisco, Tyler, Cater, Black Chameleon, and then we got Golden Fed, Christopher Rent, Clowny, Lord of Dur, William, Aiden, NASCAR Fan. How's everyone doing, guys? I also see Keegan and Zodiac! Super Mario! Woo! Zodiac says I'm still waiting for Pokemon Heart, Pokemon Faith, and Pokemon Steel. Also, Zodiac, you are flippin' awesome. I just saw that you tipped me $55 from 2 hours ago. Thank you so much for that, Zodiac. Hashtag Zodiac Blade! Thank you, Zodiac, you're awesome! Hey, towels! Yay! Wasn't sure what portrait mode meant. It automatically puts that in the title, actually. Yeah, I was like, okay, I'll keep it. I'm glad you're here too, Towels! Claudia Towels! Thank you guys for being here, and everybody! Superhero Cat! Woo! Ooh, Pokopia, yes! I really want to try Pokopia. It looks so fun. I'm trying not to see too much, because I don't want to, like, have too much revealed or whatever. But I have to have a Switch 2 first, so dang it. Definitely want to play that one, though. How's it going, Francisco? And Towels! 47 months as a member! Thank you! I super appreciate that, Towels. And Golden Fed says, you're not late, Towels. The stream started 2 minutes ago. I was late. I had some issues with the Streamlabs. And, Superhero Cat's nice to see you. Superhero Cat says, I've been considering starting to collect trading cards. Started with Magic the Gathering, and now I'm considering other games like Lorcana, Yu-Gi-Oh!, and, of course, Pokemon! That sounds super cool. Superhero Cat. I've never tried card collecting, actually. I've never done it. There was a time I was kind of doing it a little bit. Like, Burger King was having Pokemon cards. I have no idea what happened to those. I don't know if they exist anywhere. Hidden somewhere in the dust. I don't know. And Zarko! 37 months member. Thank you so much, Zarko! And let's see here. I gotta make sure I have both chats open, so, like, let's see. Okay, there you go. Both chats open. Boom, boom. Okay. Mario Madness says, how do you feel about playing Pokemon FireRed and Leaf Green for the first time? I'm liking the retroness I'm feeling from it. So yeah, it looks cute. And also, Towels. Thank you for gifting me Pokemon Red. I don't think I'd be playing this game otherwise. So thank you for that. And Brody, hey! Love how we have so much in common. And who's excited for the Mario Galaxy movie? The latest trailer just released. There was a Nintendo Direct today. I reacted to that. So be sure to check out my video. But yeah, the movie's going to be coming out April 1st in theaters. Clowny says, I haven't watched the first one. Are you going to, Clowny? Have you guys seen the OG Mario movie? The live action 90s one? I used to love that movie. Even though I know it's not considered so great, but oh, maybe when I have kids, Cloudy says. And Blistina, yo! Alicia says, yo, my GBA cartridges. You're gonna go open, Lord of Dur says. Thank you for being here, Lord of Dur. Not a huge Mario fan. What, Cloudy? No! That's okay. You're a huge Pokemon fan though, aren't you? Golden Fed says, oh, not the 90s one, not the 90s Mario movie. Yeah, that one, Zodiac. I loved that one when I was a kid, though. And Cloudy does admit that he is indeed a Pokemon fan. Not a Mario fan, but a Pokemon fan. Zodiac says, where's my pizza? Says Dennis Hopper. And Cavilian says, I need some feedback from one artist to another on the OCDC character. Which version do you like better? Oh. I think they both were good, honestly. Like, you're talking about the one that... There's one that was, like, more muscular, and then one that was more like a kind of a regular casual type one. Like, I thought they both were good. I don't really know which one I'd say is better. I think they're both good in their own ways. Hey, Papa! How's it going? I got 2 chats, guys! I'm experimenting. We'll just see how it goes. I don't know. And Brony, how was your weekend? What? There was a weekend? my weekend feels so so mixed and messed up. Like, I'm streaming on a Monday, Tuesday, which I don't do. I mean, I've streamed on Monday before, but usually it's like Sunday or Monday, not like Monday, Tuesday. It's weird. But my weekend, how was my weekend? What did I do on my weekend? I had pizza, which was great. Oh yeah, you know what? It's really weird. We did have a time change where we lose an hour of sleep here. I'm not sure where all that covers, but in the US anyway. And my sleep has been disastrous, as usual. I went to sleep at like 10 a.m., 11 a.m. for most of the days this last week. But for some reason, I actually got more sleep last night. I don't know what happened, but it happened. And like, the time change happened. It's like, how, why? I don't know, but thank you. Thank you for letting me sleep, brain. Also, Teflon, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the channel. Clowny says, I had my yearly pizza instance. Yes! Clowny had. So that means you're good for the year. You're only gonna have that one pizza a year. Yeah, well, actually, not my first time on a Monday, Zodiac, but it is more of a rare thing, especially Tuesday's rare. That's really weird. Lucius is much rarer than the latest games. I like Pokemon, Tao says, but I'm more of an Azalea fan, if I'm honest. You rock, Towels! Thank you for your support. Lord Dur says, my birthday was 2 days ago. Happy belated birthday to Lord of Dur. Can we get a bunch of happy birthdays in the chat for Lord of Dur? Also, I'm sorry to the Twitch people if anyone thought I was going to stream on Twitch. You know how crazy it gets over on the Twitch side. We got that big party over there. Nah, it's usually slow for on the Twitch side, but that's okay. YouTube has been my priority, so. Your pizza event, Clowny, sweet. What kind of pizza did you get for this special occasion? And what kind of things did you do to celebrate your birthday, Lord of Dur? Golden Fences, I accidentally hit refresh and got 3 unskippable ads! Oh no! Be careful, do not accidentally hit that refresh button, guys. Oof. How did you get 3 though? Like, I always put my ad settings on the lowest option. Like, what the heck is the highest option, like, then, if that's the lowest option? What the heck? That's crazy. Oh, of course you got Little Caesars, Carlos. Can you give us some crazy puffs? I hadn't had it in, like, maybe 8 months or something. I don't know, 9 months. I don't know. It's been too long. I'm sad because I have Little Caesars withdrawal symptoms. But I'm glad that you had it, Carlos. Listina says, the shiny odds of Pokemon will be 1 out of 8,192 to find one of these. That's a lot. So if I find a shiny within the first hour, maybe I should go purchase a lottery ticket. Probably won't happen though. How's it going, Hassan? Lord Dur says I went out to dinner for my birthday. Let's go. How are you feeling tonight? I guess I'm feeling all right. I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of different things going on in the world, but ultimately I'm doing all right, Hassan. How are you? Are you feeling that Mario Day spirit? Because tomorrow's Mario Day, unless you're in the east part of the world, then it's already Mario Day for you. And Mario Madness says, I agree, so much nostalgia. And Zaya, hey! Zaya says, I know you like Yoshi. Oh, heck, I do like Yoshi. I'm excited to see the Yoshi. Chameleon says, it's hard to believe that Super Mario Day is the same day that season 2 of Netflix's One Piece will premiere. Really? I liked the first season of One Piece, the live action Netflix show. And I never watched the anime. I just couldn't get into it. I like watched the first few minutes and I was just like, oh, I'm not feeling it, but maybe I'll give it another try someday. You gotta buy the Crazy Puffs, Carlos says. And Clowny. Okay, so for Clowny's special once a year pizza day, Clowny says I did one of every type. LOL, cheese, meat lovers, pepperoni, veggie. So he did the whole works. Gotta go big for that one once a year. Golden Fett says, what subscription doesn't Towels have nowadays? And Hassan says they're on Netflix on Settle? Washington DC anime? Something with wrestling. Mario Venice says, what do you think about Mario Winds and Waves? I thought it was super cute. I super loved the Pikachus. Like, I just loved it so much. It was so cute. And then I liked that the water looked nice. But I still gotta keep my mind thinking about it, because, you know, I'm apprehensive about with certain Pokemon games, because it's been a mix with certain ones. You know, I like some, and some are kind of like, I know. But, you know, like as far as, like, you know, being worth the $70 purchase for me anyway. It's Mario Day in Britain right now! Golden Fed says, Happy Mario Day! Over in Britain. Lorder says, tomorrow I'm gonna see Hoppers in theaters with my parents as a late birthday gift. Ah, that's the Pixar movie, isn't that right? And Kai says, yeah, I couldn't get into One Piece. The anime or the live action or both? Pizza holiday, Zodiac says! It's, kind of a pizza holiday for Clowny, it sounds like, because it was like his once a year pizza holiday thing. He had pizza. Oh, the live action is more tolerable! That's how I felt too, Clowny. Huh. 20 euros a month, right? I think I got my currency good. My euros and pounds, hopefully. Because I get those mixed up sometimes. Listina says, I think I cannot watch Mario movie because I'm going to Japan! Ah! Have fun in Japan! Japan is like one of the most magical places ever, even though I haven't visited a lot of places in the world. It was magical and awesome. I've been there a while ago. It was awesome. Have a blast. Oh, Towel says I can't afford 20 pounds. I had to think now. I'm seeing euros and pounds, euros. Ah! They were proud of you getting it right last time too. Yay! Hopefully I could stick to it. And Nightbot, thank you. Nightbot says, remember to like the stream, everyone. It probably says it all the time. I just ignore it a lot of times because it's a bot. Sorry, bots. What's your dream to going in Japan? Wait, what's your dream to going in Japan? What do you mean? I went to Japan a while ago. Oh, yes! Like where I'd visit specifically? Super Nintendo World. Ooh, yes. Ooh, I really want to go to Super Nintendo World for sure. But when I went to Japan, I went to Universal Studios. I primarily visited Tokyo, Japan, but I did take the bullet train to Osaka for Universal Studios. And I also went to Disney Sea and Disneyland. I think it's the Disneyland. I get the world and land mixed up. I think it's Lando. Papa says stop yapping and play! Okay! I'll do it! For you, Papa! No more yapping! I will now ignore chat forever, guys. I'm not looking at any comments anymore. Alright, starting the game. First time ever. Controls. Or maybe I can kind of glance a little bit, because Cloudy says, Papa, so rude! Papa says I said I'm kidding. He did. He had a lot of JKs. He had 4 JKs specifically. So it's okay. It's okay, Papa. Yeah, a lot of JKs. A lot of indicators there. How's it going, Vince? And Wally! Wally says, glad you chose FireRed. It's such a fun game! Happy Monday, Oscar! And Oscar says, I found a way to skip ads, just click on shorts. Isn't there an amazing digital circus cafe too, Golden Fed says. I'm not sure about that. But that reminds me, when I was in Japan, if it's still okay to yap. When I was in Japan, I ate at, I believe it was called Artnium. It's a Square Enix cafe. And it was, oh my gosh, it was amazing. I gotta show you guys pictures sometime, really. So I, you know, do have a bunch of pictures. I just have them stuck on like a memory card thingy. So, but yeah, it was absolutely beautiful, that Square Enix cafe. Just amazing. And I also went to a Capcom cafe, and I went to Dragon Quest cafe as well. So I did a lot of things, but those are some of the things. You're either going to love or hate this game, Azzy. Uh-oh. Which side will I go on? Blistia says, what am I going to do is going to Kyoto Nintendo Museum. That's another thing that'd be awesome to do too. The Nintendo Museum. Zodiac says, shorts are comfy and easy to wear. Towel says, be sure to like the stream. Otherwise, you'll have to eat anchovies. Golden Fed says, any food from a different country is amazing. Unfortunately, I don't know if that would be true for me, because I'm so picky. Like, I'm just weird. But, because when I went to Japan, instead of, like, you know, all the super delicious different kind of food you can have, you know, all the options of things that you don't ever see in the US, I wanted pizza. I know my loved one even and like commented on that too. I was like, you know, I still want pizza. I'm in Japan. Where's the pizza? Can't wait for Mario Day. Pablo says. Oscar says, don't delete friend list for Nintendo Switch. I'll play it tomorrow. Sounds good, Oscar. And hopefully you excited for the Yoshi egg popcorn bucket. Ooh, that does sound exciting. Yep, Japanese pizza, except plain cheese or pepperoni. I can't remember which one I had. It was either one of those. I wanted to watch Azzy play OG Pokemon for years. Oh my gosh. Sushi and pizza. No, I didn't have anything extravagant. I almost well, I didn't do it, but I was so close to eating these noodles that were not noodles because they had eyes on them. So maybe they were anchovies. I don't know. They were like, they looked like noodles, but they had eyes on them, so they were some kind of weird seafood thing. It was close. Thankfully, I didn't bite it. That was a scary moment. That was in Japan as well. You're infecting the stream with lizard. What? Not even like a rice ball in the shape of a pizza. No, just the pizza. Wally says, whenever you're finished, I challenge you to try Pokemon Nuzlocke. I've never done a Nuzlocke before. I've done this thing where I did a Nuzlocke with Mario Maker 2 though, but never Pokemon, because well, a lot of you know that I'm not like a hardcore Pokemon player, so yeah. But let's play. Okay. So basic things. Start button is menu. Select is shift items and user registered item. If you need help, L and R are the buttons. I need lots of help. I better just go crazy with the L and R buttons then. In the world which you are about to enter, you will embark on a grand adventure with you as the hero. Speak to people and check things wherever you go, be it towns, roads, or caves. Gather information and hints from every source. Azalea, let's play! Let's do it! Ah! Okay, my windows are going crazy. There you go. The controls are really easy, Phil says. Oh, okonomiyaki, which is Japanese pancake, Listina says. Welcome back, Papa! Alright. New paths will open up to you by helping people in need, overcoming challenges, and solving mysteries. At times, you'll be challenged by others and attacked by wild creatures. Be brave and keep pushing on. Cal says I used to stay up all night playing the OG Red. That's awesome. Yeah, my first experience with like a main Pokemon game was on stream playing Pokemon Sword. So that was the first introduction I had to the main games anyway. Florida says, I'm so excited to see hoppers! I can't stop saying lizard! Well, I hope you have a fun time watching it, Lord of Ter. Messina says, pizza have lots of fats, because most Japanese don't want that. They don't want the fats. Well, I think the cheese is like a big part of that part. So yeah, but cheese is good. Zodiac says, I liked OG Red and Blue so much that I had to get that pinball game. Wally says, let us stay, but actually have to go finish my Nuzlocke. Can't wait to see your team vote. See you, Wally. Thank you for stopping by. Hello there. Glad to meet you. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Oak. People affectionately refer to me as the Pokemon Professor. This world is inhabited far and wide by creatures called Pokemon. For some people, Pokemon are pets. Others use them for battling. I would totally have a Pokemon pet. That'd be cute. Little Pikachu. Hey, Zion! Nice to see ya! How's it going? Listina says, I played blue version since I was a kid in the late 90s. Connie says, as you may think, this game is kind of primitive compared to Legends Arceus and Scarlet. We'll see. I like feel like good about the retro vibes anyway. Like it you know, it reminds me of the older games. And ZA! I love when Azzy reads the text out loud, or out, lol. That's not what I'd affectionately call him, Zodiac says. Yeah, that was an interesting choice of words there, affectionately. Yeah! I see a Chef Studio! And Spike! How's it going? Nice to see ya! Aimless Dina says, which is why I'm so hooked. Because you played blue version since you were in the late 90s, was your last comment. And there's also a TV show trading cards. Connie says, true, it's why some people recommended playing the older games first. Lorder says, I'm gonna leave and go open some Pokemon packs and Pokemon TCG pockets, so see ya. See ya, Lord of Dur. Thank you so much for hanging with us. Sian says, somebody on tier 5 needs to recommend Azzy to play a Dragon Ball game. Oh, since it's Dragon Ball month! Yeah. And, Forrest gifted me Dragon Ball Breakers, which I still haven't played. I do need to do that one. But I was debating whether to stream it or play it off stream, but I'm thinking maybe I could just, like, start it off stream and see how it is. Because when I play things on stream, like, it's hard for me to grasp everything that's going on in the game, because my brain is, like, divided into a bunch of fragments. I don't know. It's just so much easier for me to, like, think about what I'm doing when I'm doing it off stream. Kai says, it's Dragon Ball month! And as you getting all the gifts! And Felipe! And Jason, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the channel! Oh, Chef says, rough, but good to see ya. This game will always have a special place in my heart. Hey, and hope you enjoy it. Defragment your brain, yep! My brain gets fragmented when I'm streaming. It's divided. Like, I can read something and I don't know what I just read. I don't know, I've had that kind of issue, like, when I was in school and stuff. Like, if you're working in groups with people, like, I can't think as well when you're in a, like, you know, if you have an assignment and you're like, oh, there's other people. It's like, when I'm, on my own, and it's like, my brain works again. I don't know. Anyway, as for myself, I study Pokemon as a profession. But first, tell me a little bit about yourself. Now tell me, are you a boy or are you a girl? Okay. Let's begin with your name. What is it? Oh, it could be mild social anxiety. Yeah, I think that that's something that I did have kind of throughout my life, to be honest. You know, in some form, always kind of had something there. And I know it can, like, show in different ways, too. Alright, Azalea is my name. Oh, Azzy, answer him! Oh, you mean the question already answered? Oh, Dancing Bros. Hey, Dancing Bros says I feel the same about working alone. Obviously because it's really deep voice. Wait, what? Oh, about like if I'm a boy or girl. I could use a voice changer. I really want to use a voice changer again someday because it's just so fun messing around with it. Blissina says, did you know that Game Freak was an indie game before multimedia franchises? Or wait, an indie game DEC? Oh, Dev! Okay, there. I was wondering, like, what is DEC? December? No. Okay, that makes more sense. So, Game Freak was an indie dev before multimedia franchises. I did not know that. Darth Vader asked you to be sick. Azian says, my parents want me to go back to college, but I don't know if I should. Ah, yeah. That can be a tough one there. You just have to do what you feel is best within your heart. And Chev says, I wish I could defragment my brain. LOL. Yeah, same, Chev. I could use a lot of defragmentation. Pig Charmander! Or Doubt. It's up to you, Billy Dow says. Zian says, Azzy, for the love of God, I am begging you. You've got to play Zegan, or Zegan. What the heck am I saying? I was like Xeno and Dragon. I don't know what that was. Dragon Ball Xenoverse 1 and 2. Okay. I would definitely try it out for sure. I wonder if it's available on Game Pass. I don't have Game Pass at the moment though, but I do like to have Game Pass sometimes. Squirtle Supremacy! Claudia says! Bernie says, Pokemon rocks! Lucia says, there's also possible that you can get a shiny starter? Is that like a random chance thing? As Jeff says, LOL, if you have any question or anything, I'll be happy to help. Spoiler free! I appreciate that, Chev. Mari Manis says, who's gonna be your starter? Let's see. Let's find out. This is my grandson. He has been your rival since you both were babies. Okay. I don't know why that's funny. What was his name now? Oh, you can name your rival? Rivals out of the level. Call him but he what? I mean, I'm open to suggestion. What would you guys like me to call my rival? So literally as in video games, yeah! Call your rival Flipper. Claudia says that's a little much. Oh gosh. Chef says, yeah, imagine having a rival since being a baby. That's some really level pettiness right there. Heck yeah, it is. Oh, that is kind of crazy. Name him Chev! So I could go with Flipper, Chev, call him Origin! Origin PC. Because that's my crap top. That was way overpriced because of how flippery it was. Which I still have to make a video about, by the way. I still have it in my mind to do that. Zian says, anybody who is a Dragon Ball fan that's a moderator or a tier 5 member, I really hope y'all recommend her a Dragon Ball game to play on Dragon Ball Month. Honor Toriyama's legacy! I'll keep it in mind for sure, Zian. I'll see if I can do something Dragon Ball-y. That's kind of weird to say it that way, though. Flipper is fitting for the channel. Should I do a poll, guys? But I can only do a poll on one chat, right? I could do 2 polls, probably. But then which one? Start a poll. Name him my butt, Plastina says. A culmination of polls. Call him Sans! Alright. What should I name my rival? So we got Flipper. Call him Yule. Okay, Flipper. Yule. Chev. And we had... Let's see, what else do we have? Origin. I can only do up to 4 options. Kaz is interesting as well. Go with Kaz. Let's see. Flipper, Yule, Chev, Origin. Could always name him RNG or chat. Call your trainer pretty as you 22, Michael says, and your rival jealous guy. Let's see. I need a poll about what I should have in the poll. I only can do 4 options. Let's see. Maybe put Kaz as one. Poll semifinals. And name him my butt, Plistina says. And then RNG or chat. Let's see. Yo, let's go, Xeon! Congrats on the 500 sub milestone! Alright, guys, a poll for you. And a poll for you! Everyone gets a poll. I know. I just feel like being a little crazy. Okay, Flipper. And this one. There we go. Alright, polls for everybody. RNG kind of goated too, LOL, Connie says. Chef says, fun fact, this port on the Switch now has a sensor. If you try to name the rival anything inappropriate, the OG on Game Boy doesn't have that. Colorful! How's it going, Colorful? I'm running a poll if you want to vote. I have 2 chats because I have 2 streams. 1 portrait stream and 1 regular stream. And they both have polls going. But it looks like Flipper is in the lead, although Flipper's tied on the other one. There's only 2 votes on the other one. Oh, you did vote! Let's go, Colorful! Alright. It kind of looks like Flipper is where it's at right now. Oopsie. I pressed the help button. And it... Could have said select. So I don't know what I'm doing. Like I said, my brain just is weird. It does weird things sometimes. Okay. So Flipper. There we go. This is a lot of effort to come up with the rival name. I mean, it's important, Clowny. We've been rivals since birth. Oh, 3-way tie over on the second chat. And then on the other chat, Flipper is in the lead. And Chef says, LOL, I love it! Alright. Flipper will be the official name of my rival. Was it Flipper? That's right! I remember now. His name is Flipper. Azalea! Your very own Pokemon legend is about to unfold. A world of dreams and adventures with Pokemon awaits! Let's go! Whee! See, this is very... this is supposed to be Game Boy Advance, right? But it makes me think of, like, Super Nintendo, which has a lot of... I have a lot of fond memories of a lot of great games on there. And I do like that kind of style. And it is an NES right here! Azalea played with the NES! Yay! I'll go to the PC. Oh, Zilia! Game Boy is basically portable Super Nintendo. Oh, yeah. I still have my red Game Boy. OG Game Boy. Just plain Game Boy. Never got the Game Boy Color. But a Game Boy Advance, I do have that. Aiden, hey! Ambronies is back when Nintendo used sprites instead of 3D models. It is an NES! Oh man, NES was a flipper though sometimes. Because it'd be difficult trying to get the games to work sometimes. So like a tactic was to like blow in the cartridge And I think they actually sold kits to like clean up the cartridges and the console and things. But you know, it's a fun time, except that part of it could be a flipper, like trying to reset over and over. Yeah, habitable area. And then it's like, come on, game, work! And Bastina says, go to the PC. Okay, go to the PC. Azalea booted up the PC. What would you like to do? There's no mail here. So we can deposit, withdraw items. Do I have any items to take? I have a potion. The Wii is older than me, Colorful says. That means this game is definitely older than you. This game is, was it 20 years old or something? I think it's 2004. Yeah. That was when I booted up this game. It said like 2004 on the screen. That'd be over 20 years old. The Wii was like 2006, I think. Mario Madness says, I still wish this was a GameCube though, since this game was around during the GameCube era. Hey! Definitely not Alan. Are you sure that you're not Alan? Thank you for becoming a level 1 Bruno member! And welcome! Night Racer! How's it going, Night Racer? You're still stuck with that meme, huh? You're still living in the past. That meme is so 2025. And hey, Phantasm. And Beancraft! Beancraft's here too! What did you pick for your starter? Haven't gotten that far yet. It's an Azalea stream. You know, 40 minutes in, we only got like 2 minutes into the game. You know, I like to talk to you guys. You know, it's how I do. Hazzy, it's 2012! Also, tryhards. Hi over on the portrait chat. We're checking the mailbox. Yep. We're checking the mailbox. But thank you for your support as a member for 37 months, Beecraft. I appreciate ya. And a level 5 doggo. Beecraft says, how's the game going, Azzy? It is going well so far. I played on the NES. Now I'm on the PC. Making some great progress. The itching from all my bites are gone. That is good, Colorful. It's no fun being itchy. Like, there was a time when I had hives and oh gosh, it was horrible. Oof, I'm glad that part is over. It was no fun. Almost 20 likes, thank you guys. Night Racer says, I dare you to change your VTuber to a blonde for a stream. I mean, I am. I'm blonde with pink. I have some blonde. It'd be pretty easy, actually, to just change my color. Alright. We've checked out the room. Is this a randomizer? No. It's the real game. It was just released, like a week ago or over a week ago.
Definitely not Alan donated $4.99 through Super Chat. I love supporting my favorite creators.
Yo, thank you so much. Definitely not Alan for the $4.99 Super Chat and for the awesome comment. Thank you for that. And you are streaming on both shorts and regular? I am! How is that working? It's working! Well, I was going to try to do Twitch, but Streamlabs was like, nope! You gotta upgrade if you want to do Twitch plus the 2 different stream versions. So I was like, darn you, Streamlabs. You want money? Darn you. So, yeah, I'm just experimenting right now. I'm not sure if I would stick to this. I might stick with the Twitch and YouTube thing, but I thought it was worth experimenting. This is the Quay! Hey! Shev's over on the other side! If you want to do that, try Meld Studio. Oh, Meld Studio. I have not heard of that one. Hopefully I can remember that. And Tryhards! Hello again! Thank you for being here. Thank you for lurking. Not Alan. Thank you for the lurking. Phantasm says, here are your starters, Caterpie, Geodude, and Zapdos. Okay. A posted notice. If you're confused, ask for help. Okay. Yeah, we know that one. I'll spam the LNR buttons. Is this my mom? Mom! Right. All girls dream of traveling. It said so on TV. So it must be true. Oh yes, Professor Oak next door was looking for you. Hey, Kipo yo! Good evening to you! Gotta do Kickin', TikTok, Instagram live streaming! And there's also like Facebook too. And there's like other sites I've never heard of as well. Imagine if I was streaming to like 20 different places. That'd be like a fun time, huh? Colorful says also, one of the bites got slightly infected because of how much I scratched. But you said everything is getting better, even the infected bite, hopefully. Oh, the streaming! Oh, stream on Twitter too, yeah! So, yeah, I got a lot of platforms. Azzy, why would you stream to Facebook? That's for old people, like baby boomers! There was a time when, it seemed like Facebook streaming was, a pretty solid, and it was, like, doing well. So, I don't know, though. Good night, Plastina! Thank you so much for joining! We need Azzy to stream to everywhere! Yes! And hey, Clyde! You're doing normal Pac-Man, and you love it? Like the OG retro arcade Pac-Man? There's a movie on TV. I thought that was a fridge at first, but now I see the TV. I see it's a TV. Actually, where are they? They don't have a fridge. Where's the fridge? There's a lot of things I guess I probably don't have though, huh? Oh, so you are doing the retro arcade Pac-Man. That's awesome. Mrs. Worldwide 305. Colorful says I don't even have Facebook. And Night Racer says there's also a streaming app I heard about called Biggle Live, but don't know much other than people stream on it. Gonna reset your game till you get a shiny starter. Should I do that? I feel like that could be, I don't know, the monotonous nature of that would get pretty tiring, I feel. Clyde says, and I want Silly Face once I beat all stage. Vegeta, hey! Vegeta says, heard last week from the doctor that my throat growth things was benign. Oh, I'm glad. I'm glad for you, Vegeta. Yeah, that is awesome. Vegeta says, so that was a big relief going into the weekend. Are you gonna name your rival after Kazi? Oh yeah, Kaz was an option, wasn't it? Flipper is the name. Yep. Flip is the name. And it's Owen! Hey! It's Owen says, nah, Kazuya Mishima. Kalfa says the river's name is Flipper Beatcraft. The river's name? Flipper River. Michelle says the shiny odds, the 1 out of 8,192. Alright. Eating pizza! Right in front of you! You're right in front of me, Pablo! You must be so tiny because I don't see you right in front of me. The Mystic River. Flipper's the name and flippin' is the game, Colorful says. Alright. Flipper's house. And Donkey Kong! Hi, Azilia. My brother Flipper is out at Grandpa's lab. It's the same exact house. I don't have it upstairs. So. Flip, flip, flippity flip. That could be a song there. Okay, full of books on Pokemon. So Pallet Town. Is that right? Oh! Look! Look! Trainer tips. Press start to open the menu. Don't sacrifice your sleep, Towley, Clowny says. Towley and Clowny! Shades of your journey await. And Tal says, thank you, Clowny. I'm good for now. Oh, you did it, Clyde! You beat the stage? GG! Professor Oak may not look like much, but he's the authority on Pokemon. Many Pokemon trainers hold him in high regard. I study Pokemon as Professor Oak's aide. Oh, same thing. Flipper stocking. What? It's only Azalea. Gramps isn't around. That's what a flipper sounds like. So those are the Pokeballs. Carful says I tried to fix my sleep schedule, but gave up after 2 days because had to watch Kratos do Wordle. That was some conviction, Carful. Yeah, that's okay though. Sleep schedule can be pretty tough. Technology is incredible. You can now store and recall items in Pokemon as data via PC. Alright, so this is not a very big town. It's just Flipper's house and my house. And then, like, the professor's building, it looks like. Do this! Unfortunately, I can't stick my tongue out, Clyde. I would love to, though. There's a lot of Flipper moments where I would stick my tongue out. I just sleep when I can at the moment. No schedule, Towel says. Cryful says I did try to get him to do it earlier. Not my fault. His fault. Hey! Wait! Don't go out. It's unsafe. Wild Pokemon live in tall grass. You need your own Pokemon for your protection. I know. Here, come with me. How did I just get today's Wordle in 3 with a word I've never heard of? So, Wordle is just like a spelling game? I do really like spelling games. Oh, say ah. I can say ah, but my tongue doesn't really do a lot of things. And how's it going, Rich? Gramps! I'm fed up with waiting! Flipper? Oh, let me think. Oh, that's right. I told you to come. Just wait. Wait. What? Here, Azalea. There are 3 Pokemon here. Haha! The Pokemon are held inside these Pokeballs. When I was young, I was a serious Pokemon trainer. You're doing good, Rich! I'm glad to hear it. But now, in my old age, I have only these 3 left. You can have one. Go on, choose. Hey! Gramps! No fair! What about me? Be patient, Flipper. You can have one too. You decided on the water Pokemon. I'm just seeing what they are. Okay, last one is Charmander. Ooh, this might be a tough one. Azzy, how dare you ground those cicadas into a fine... Ew! That's nasty, Night Racer. Let's see here. Hey, Thaddeus! Coffle says, you need to guess the word. Green means right spot, yellow means in the world. Or word. But wrong spot, gray, gray. I don't know how to spell the shade. Low-key, have a brain fart. Means not in the word. Wordle sounds like it would be fun. Because, yeah, like, I have, like, this, spelling game on my phone that I occasionally play. Always been a thing that I've just kind of enjoyed. Team Cabbage! Skylar! Yo! Yep. I'm just starting right now. I'm picking the starter. Because this Bulbasaur doesn't get enough love. I see, Bulbasaur. Gosh. This is a tough one. You know, I don't think that I actually chose a grass type in any of the games yet. Pokemon Sword, I chose the water type. Arceus, I chose Cyndaquil. Violet... What was Violet? What did I choose in Violet? Yeah, my mind's a blank. I forgot what Violet had. Wait! Violet was a plant type! Violet was grass! Yeah! Okay, so I did choose a grass one. Okay. So I did officially choose all types then. I need another poll because should go with Big Man Blastoise. Yeah, I do remember I chose the Fire Pig. I just couldn't remember Violet for some reason. Anyone else not seeing the chat in the short stream? It just disappeared. Did you try refreshing? Pepsi! Thank you for your support as a member for 58 months! You are awesome! Skylar says Bulbasaur is my favorite. Remember when you mained Venusaur? Yep, I do. Venusaur and Pikachu were the two that I liked to do in Pokemon Unite. And then they had a lot of updates, and I kind of stopped, you know, streaming and playing it, and then, you know, the updates kept happening. Let's see. Connie says best grass starter was Torterra. Or Torterra. For me, he was dual type with ground. Alright, guys. This is a very tough, decision. One of the most toughest decisions I've ever had in my life. So I must use a poll! And Flipper won in both polls officially. What are your thoughts on G10? Let's see. What is G10, first of all? Alright, so poll. You guys will decide my fate. I put my life in your hands. I trust you. Is that like G20 LOL, Cloudy says? Alright. There's a poll, and now another poll. I have to do 2 polls, because I have 2 streams. I think I chose Squirtle. Actually, maybe I shouldn't finish that sentence. I don't know if it's a spoiler. There's a certain Pokemon game that I think I chose Squirtle in, but it wasn't at the start, so... maybe I won't say anymore. I don't know if it's a spoilie. Okay. PDB! How's it going, PDB? I have a very important poll going right now on both live streams because I have a portrait and a horizontal stream going on YouTube right now. And this poll is a very important one, guys. So, Yes, you determine the fate of my life. Or it says, is that a Minecraft creature next to you? Oh yeah, it is! That's the little axolotl. And Axel was the name, right? Oh no, I forgot my axolotl's names. Yep, this poll determines everything, guys. This, you know, is a big life decision here. And Nicholas! Nicholas says it tomorrow, Mario Day! Are you excited for Mario Day, Nicholas? And Skylar says, I don't play Unite anymore, unfortunately. It just kept getting worse. Chef says, same Skylar dropped it long ago for same reason. Oh, what do you mean by kept getting worse? Yeah, I know I really got into it when it first released, and I almost made it to the top in the ranking system. I think I was like second from the top. But then I don't know. Wound up getting caught up in other things or something. Dare you to laugh for 10 minutes straight! That reminds me of Titus from Final Fantasy X. I have the redemption for that. I don't know if it works on the shorts, though. It might not work on the shorts. Oh gosh, I don't even know what the... Yeah, I don't think that's the command. Hey, Smash Bros. And friends! I'm not the only winged snake here anymore since there are 2 streams going now, Zodiac says. Alright, I have to do the Titus laugh, guys. 1 second. It might only work on the horizontal side, though. I think the shorts doesn't work because it's a flipper. Alright, if you guys want to see my redemption thing, the link is in the description. I have like a bunch of things I've added throughout my time streaming on YouTube. Alright, I'm waiting for it to load though, it's pretty slow. I think my internet isn't the best. Possibly. Okay. Where is it? There we go! Oh, I have to log in. How come I'm not logged in? Streamlabs always logs me out for some reason. I don't have enough points! What? I don't have enough... Okay, now, there we go. I don't know why... Yeah, the Titus laugh! There we go! Did everyone see it? Oh, cooldown. Darn that cooldown. Oh, here's another laugh, I guess. There you go, lots of different laughs. 3 points, you need some messy. There you guys go. That's the best I can do for you, Night Racer. For now, anyway. You got plenty of points? Is that old Pokemon game Fire version Game Boy? Yep, Fire version Game Boy Advance, actually. Skylar says you can't use Aeos coins to buy Pokemon anymore? What? Do you have to, like, spend real money if you want to purchase new Pokemon in Pokemon Unite? That is really, really lame if that's the case. Night Racer says, just found out I have a 457 cards saved up for a trading card game I played from all the store credit I saved at the store. Jeff says, a lot of pay to play via the items and sweats, tryhards. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you definitely, I think, like, kind of in any competitive type game, unless it's, like, day one, then maybe you're safe, but, there's gonna be, like, people who play the game a lot, and there's always gonna be, like, that group of sweats and tryhards for kind of every competitive game out there, I suppose, or just any game, I'd say. But yeah, that's why you gotta play the game on day one, so you can be all equal level. Or the game can just have a really good system where it divides things fairly based on the experience. But Chef says also, people who just never play but stay in home base whole time as teammates, along with the game balance getting worse. And Chef says, I dropped it before that happened. That's awful choice on their part. I know it was always a cash grab for them, but that's insane. Skylar says, you can earn the Pokemon for free, but it's a long, tedious process. So, much more annoying than what it used to be then, it sounds like. Night Ranger says, you may have added a bunch of stuff to redeem points for, but we still don't have your quiz! Oh, I know. Yeah, all the crap top things happened, and then, like, going back and forth with the crap tops. So, I never got set back up again, but... yeah, maybe I could try to do that. And see if I can do that again. PDB says, guess who made it to 500 subs on his gamer channel? Wait, is that PDB, did you? Because Zeon says that he made it to 500 subs. Did you also make it to 500 subs? Although we're kind of promoting a little bit, guys, so try to be careful with that, but congrats! And Smash Bros. And Friends says, I like Pokemon FireRed! Cloudy says, pretty sure that bot is down. Top hour doesn't update anymore. How am I only number 7? I don't know. It's kind of always been like that, to be honest. I've never been the number 1 in my own channel. Anyway. Okay. Back to the... oh, no! We have a dilemma, guys. We have a dilemma. I have 2 polls up. But Charmander is in the lead at 58% on one poll. And on the other poll, Bulbasaur is in the lead. Although the Charmander one has 9 more votes. What do I do? It looks like it's between Bulbasaur and Charmander, guys. Zodiac says flip a coin. Unfortunately, I don't have a coin within reach. Night Ranger says pick Bulbasaur. Clowny says if it's between those two, then Charmander all day! Night Ranger says Bulbasaur. Clowny says Charmander. Should we do another poll between those two? Or should I just choose something? Colorful says do another poll with those two as an option. You'll regret choosing grass. It's a tougher choice for a beginner, in my opinion. Ask Emoji. Oh, sorry, she's sleeping. Don't want to disrupt the baby. Colorful says I also say Charmander. And Smash Bros says that I like fire type Pokemon. Well, guys, I think Charmander is where I'm leaning towards. Skylar says Bulbasaur's really good early game. Ah! And now Skylar has me back at the 50-50. Okay. Maybe I'll do the poll one more time. Maybe if I was playing Leaf Green. Yeah. I guess it makes sense. It's kind of sad if I'm playing Fire Red with Charizard on the cover and I don't choose Charmander. I feel like that's a slap in the face to Charmander. I don't know. Maybe one more poll. I am feeling Charmander. I don't care if the starter lines up with the game. Skylar says. Alright, guys. Remember, this determines the fate of my life. One person is enough to sway. Slappity face! Unfortunately, one person is enough to sway. Or fortunately. I don't know, I guess it could be good or bad. Classic one guy. Alright, guys, remember this is a very important decision here. This determines the fate of my life and the fate of the world. Skylar says I picked Bulbasaur. In Fire Red, fight me! Oh! So Skylar picked Bulbasaur. Oh, Charmander's got it, guys. Charmander's got it. Not a single vote for Bulbasaur on the portrait side. Poor Bulbasaur. Hey, Donkey Kong, what happened? Squirtle! Unfortunately, Squirtle didn't make it. Squirtle didn't make it, guys. I'm sorry. Squirtle got beaten in the first round. Colorful says, do you mean bite? Charmander all the way, Mario Madness says. Alright, guys. Charmander. Hey, Alpha Buddy! Yep, Squirtle lost in Afterglow! I was just thinking lately, I was like, yo, it's been a little bit since I saw Afterglow, actually. How are you doing? It's nice to see you. Squirtle is reduced to atoms. Hey, Froggin! Chameleon says, Squirtle soup, anyone? I just saw this, this video where, a boyfriend pranked his girlfriend, with soap. Except it wasn't soap. He carved out a potato to make it look in the shape of soap, and she thought it was soap. Yeah, my loved one showed me that one. It was funny. Squirtle was the weakest link! I imagine that would be like turtle soup. Alright, guys. It has been decided. Charmander! You are the winner! You are the best Pokemon, Charmander. At least today. Charmander's the choice. Love you, loved one. Okay, Charmander is your choice. You should raise it patiently. I'm claiming Charmander, yes. This Pokemon is really quite energetic. Yay, I received Charmander! Fate has been altered forever! Oh, Afterglow says Charmander starts weak though? Oh no. I'll just have to buff him up a lot. Or her. Make him go to the gym. Oh! Let's see, should I give... now a new poll begins with a new decision. Should I give Charmander a nickname? Your Charmander plushes, please. Got some Charmander plushies as well, actually. Bet they're pleased, too. Charizard is challenge mode, Skylar says. Call him Fiery. Call it Fish! Call it Talgal. Connie says, not gonna lie, I picked a fire starter on my first Pokemon playthrough, but I came to like water types more. Oh. Night Racer says, how about naming it Blaze? So I'm pretty weak against, Fiat gyms? Oh, you called your rival bruh towels? Alright, guys. New poll. What should I name my Charmander? A lot of times I do keep, like, the Pokemon name, just what the name is. It's, like, easier for me to remember the Pokemon, but I definitely know a Charmander. So, I guess I'm fine with the name change. Hey, Puzzle Portal! Puzzle Portal says, Azzy, big news! My dad told me that my stepmom's water broke, meaning the baby's coming! Oh, but I haven't heard word yet. Hey, congratulations! That is awesome. Name Charmander Yoshi? Yoshi, okay. Okay, Yoshi, or just could go with Charmander. We got Blaze. Let's see here. The stream of many polls. Yep, that's the stream today, guys. Let name him George, Clyde says. Night Racer says I named my rival Pickled Chips. Naming him Bob Bob? Bob Bob, I choose you. We need more poll options, guys. Crowny says call him Fiery. Golden says called it Fish. Oh gosh, let's see. I don't know. Let's see, Yoshi, Charmander, Blaze, Bob Bob. I don't know anymore. Could do no nickname. Oh, no nickname? Keep it blank? What happens if you do that? You want to give... Yes. Firebolt! Sorry, colorful. Bob was Night Racer. Like I said, I don't know, I just feel like being all crazy. Luke, puke, what? Night Racer? Oh, if you leave it blank, it'll just go back to Charmander. Ah, okay, okay. Oh, Lieutenant Charmander. That could be a cool one, too. Call him Bobby! Bobby. Alright, I gotta give a poll started for the other side. Bobcat. Oh, so my Charmander is a male, I believe. Oh, you wanted to choose the Yoshi? Accidentally chose the wrong one. Oh, Yoshi is in the... Okay, it's going back and forth, but Yoshi's kind of in the lead right now. And then on the other chat, Blaze is in the lead. I don't know. Oh, Lieutenant Char? That could be a good one, too. Oh, flippers. Would have been perfect to name after me for Colorful Says. Huh. Looks like Yoshi is in the lead. I guess I could name the Charmander Yoshi. I do like the idea of Lieutenant Char as well, though. That's kind of cool. Maybe I'll have it be, I don't know. I guess we should stay true to the poll, though. Alright. Yoshi is the winner! My Charmander is named Yoshi. Bob Yoshi. Lieutenant Yoshi. For real, we're at the halfway mark. Lieutenant Yoshi. There we go. Let's see, lowercase. Was select that one? Oh, okay, yes, that works. And if the baby is gonna be born tomorrow, then that would be... Oh, yeah! I guess tomorrow's Mario Day! Hey! Lieutenant Yoshi! And if I want a space... That is not a space. Okay. That's a space. Oh, darn flippers. I don't know why I like to press that button for that. Okay. Lieutenant Yoshi! Yeah, I haven't had a battle yet. This is the Kingdom Hearts 2 edition of Pokemon FireRed, where the intro takes 2 whole hours. Oh, Boshi! Alright, Lieutenant Yoshi. Or should there even be a space between Lieutenant and Yoshi? I feel like that would have a space, wouldn't it? Alright. I'll take this one then! Flipper, see this girl. That's my Flipper voice, I guess. Because my rival's name is Flipper. Wait, Flipper chose Squirtle. If a wild Pokemon appears, your Pokemon can battle it. With it at your side, you should be able to reach the next town. Lieutenant Yoshi would make a good username. I'll change my channel name to Lieutenant Yoshi. Wait, Azalea! Let's check out our Pokemon. Come on, I'll take you on. He's trying to be a flipper and exploit your weakness. Oh, that's a good point, yeah. You should have named your rival Crap Top. Flipper would like to battle. No! How am I gonna win? How am I gonna win against the Squirtle with the Charmander? This doesn't seem right. Oh, for Pete's sake. So pushy as always. Azalea, you've never had a Pokemon battle before, have you? A Pokemon battle is when trainers pit their Pokemon against each other. The trainer that makes the other trainer's Pokemon faint by lowering its HP to 0 wins. But rather than talking about it, you'll learn more from experience. Try battling and see for yourself. No stab moves this early, luckily, Connie says. I low-key regret picking Towel's Kingdom? But Golden Fed says Towel's Kingdom is a peak name, not gonna lie. Yeah, I think Towel's Kingdom's a nice name. Skylar says you should turn the text speed faster, and he doesn't have water type moves yet. Oh, okay. That's not too bad then. Isn't there already a Towel's Kingdom somewhere around here, the lyric says? Towel's Empire! For once it's not lagging for me, it might just be you, Knight, Golden Fed says. And what was the second choice, though? Connie's asking. You look good as a cow? What? Okay. What does that do? Does that even attack or just do the... Okay, yeah. Lowering the stats. A smidge offensive? Oh, what's offensive? Golden Fed says, when did Beecraft spawn in? He magically teleported. Oh, smidge. Smidge. Oh, do you mean the thing that Night Racer said? The cow thing, maybe? I guess... I don't think Night Racer means anything. Night Racer just will say any random animal thingy. Yeah, Night Racer says I didn't mean it to be offensive. Alright, continue. And Beecraft says I'm 4 parallel universes ahead of you. And Scarlet says you can also make the text go by faster by holding B or A. Let's see. Is it working? Connie says you're good night. Yeah, it's all good. Lieutenant Yoshi! And thank you for the GG. I defeated Philippa! Night Racer says, besides which, without cows, we wouldn't have cereal. Or cheese. Cheese, and we need cheese for pizza. Unbelievable! I picked the wrong Pokemon! I think that was Slipper talking. Or steaks, so Derek says. Unless you want to put goat milk in your cereal. Could do pizza with no cheese? No! That'd be criminal. Excellent. If you win, you earn prize money, and your Pokemon will grow. Battle other trainers, and make your Pokemon strong. You have cereal without milk. Oh. It depends on the cereal, actually. Some cereal is not too bad on its own, actually. Golden Fed says, cheeseless pizza! I'll pass on that. Yeah. It's not the same without the cheese. 83 minutes to beat a Squirtle. Golden Fan says, I have a friend who has cereal without milk. I've had Lucky Charms on its own. And like Reese's Puffs, like, those are nice to snack on without milk too. How's it going, Chris Gamer? Oh, oat milk. I can't recall if I had oat milk or not. I feel like I may have tried oat milk or almond milk or something. I know I've tried coconut milk for sure. And I do like coconut milk and coconut water. Horse milk. I don't think that's a thing. Oh yeah, because that racer says, would you try horse milk? I'm not sure about that. I don't know. Without cows, we wouldn't have ice cream! Yeah, man, life without cows would be really lame. We'd have no milk, no cheese, which, you know, means no ice cream, no pizza, no steak, even though I'm not really big on the steak, but... You trolling.
Okay, I'll make my Pokemon battle to toughen up it up. Azalea Grabs, smell you later.
And no burgers! Yeah! Man, cows are just amazing when you think about all the things that they provide for everybody. We gotta keep moving. Check out my voice. I'm just kind of being silly with Flipper. Hopefully it doesn't kill my throat though. Yeah, I talked to this dude. So I did the battle. I think they wanted me to maybe just leave town now. I forgot Beecraft, but it's expensive here. Oh, because Beecraft says it's not expensive when you live in the state that is the #1 produce of almonds in the US as well as in the world. What is, what's the state that's the #1 producer of almonds? Love the voice acting! Thanks, Cloudy. Oh, I think I can't see YouTube chat for some reason. If you refresh it, can you? I do have 2 different streams going. So there's 2 different chats. Doesn't almond water take hundreds of gallons of regular water to just make enough almonds, or am I crazy? Not sure. No, I should take a quick rest. Okay. Heal my Pokemon. And so just come back here after a bunch of battles. Zodiac says we're right here! Oh, and Skylar says to go to the options so I can make the speed faster for the text. Mid. Wait. Okay, fast. And... Golden Fight says, I purchased Terraria after 3 years of not playing, and I love it as much as I did before. Nice. I played Terraria a long time ago, actually. It's a really fun game. It's kind of like, I mean, it has elements like Minecraft. I think that's kind of what inspired the game, maybe? Because I know it was a while ago when they had it. But yeah, it's a fun one. I didn't say 2D! I said Minecraft, but I didn't say 2D. Oh, switch the sound to stereo? Yeah, Minecraft inspired it. Oh, dang it. Okay, there you go. Stereo! Is that not an accurate description, LOL, Quanji says. Night Racer says it's because of YouTube's dang AI messing up streams. Skylar says, I can see which comments are from YouTube and Twitch on your overlay, but I can't see them in YouTube myself. I can only see you on the overlay, Zodiark. You can only see Zodiark! Alright. Let's venture off into the wild! Yep, it's like the OG! The OG RPG kind of style. The random encounters. Go, Lieutenant Yoshi! I'm gonna scratch. Zodiac says, haha! I'm special! Romeo! It's nice to see you, Romeo. How are you doing? Romeo says, hey, Azzy, it's been a while that I haven't visited here. My bad. Hey, it's all good. No, Beecraft! Beecraft says, fried bird. No. It just, vanishes into a different realm. That's what happens to all Pokemon when you unalive them, kind of. No stab moves yet, so just dead, dead bird. Kentucky Fried Pidgey. KFP. Golden Fed says, if you went on any social media platform and said Terraria's 3D Minecraft, prepare for an online war. Oh, dang! Oh, thank you for warning us, Golden Fed. Guys, don't do that then. If you know how to, if you're wanting to create some chaos, I guess that's an easy way to do it. Zodiac says, I feel exposed. You can cook it afterward. No, Beecraft, you can't. You can't do that. It's evil. Skylar says, can other people see my comments? I can't see YouTube comments, only on the overlay I can. Night Racer says, I hear Azzy just adopted 800 pigs. I wonder if Azalea will find a shiny this playthrough. Guess we'll see. Live, laugh, chaos. So yeah, I'm not streaming on Twitch today. I'm streaming only on YouTube, but I have 2 different streams, a vertical and a horizontal one, and the chats are separate. Although YouTube should allow it to be combined. I feel like they would have the power to figure that out. I don't know. Rebio says, I got more merchandise, by the way. I got a disc of his songs from Dark. 13 songs, not the other version. Dark! But this is still cool having a crystal LP. That is awesome, Romeo. It's like saying Andrew Garfield is the best Spider-Man, Golden Fed says. Who is the best Spider-Man? Also not a real game mechanic, Elacani says. Golden Fed says, Twitch is really buggy for me and I don't know why. It lets me stream, but I can't watch or chat in other people's streams. That is weird. Zodiac says, hello, colorful on the other side! Narration says, good, because Twitch makes me itch. And I can only see Night Racer in chat for some reason. So, over in the chat that you're in, Skylar, it looks like it is kindly... I cannot English. It looks like it is basically you and Night Racer, and then Golden Fed was talking earlier. And we had like occasional few, but the other side is a little bit more active. So, you might be seeing everything correctly. It's just, 2 different chats, so... And even though you would think that having 2 streams on YouTube would be the thing to do, I wonder about that. Because, the algorithm can be weird, so maybe it doesn't actually help, or, I don't know, maybe some channels it will and won't, or will and won't. Who knows? Yep, I see your comment, Skylar! And Towels is there too! Oh, Golden Fence says Tobey Maguire is better than Tom Holland! What? I think they're all good in their own ways. Golden Fence says, I think Andrew, but I am alone with that opinion. Zodiac says, I liked the emo Peter Parker. He is too funny to take seriously. I actually didn't mind that. I know that was in Spider-Man 3. And I found that alright. As he disagrees, I must run away! Night Racer says you should catch the rat and name it Jerry. Oh! I forgot you can catch things! Let's see. So that's where you want to choose a Pokemon. It doesn't even let me have the option to catch, though. Skylar says, it's like I'm in another dimension. And Clowny says, I agree, Fed. Fed says, thank you, Clowny. No one else gets it. Go to your bag. As the only ones to kill. I don't have any Pokeballs yet. That makes sense, then. Yeah, I only got potions, so I can't do no catching. I was gonna go through the whole playthrough with one Pokemon. Yeah, that's it. That's how my brain works when my streaming brain works anyway. My streaming brain and my off-stream brain are not the same. Totally different brains, dude. Iron Man run, let's go! Ha! Or it's just gonna be my evil playthrough. I just cause destruction. Like what Manstan said. As he only wants to kill! Oh, I learned Ember! Ooh, nice! Hope you have a wonderful birthday, Romeo! April 1st. You seem to be enjoying it, Azzy. No! I'm running away! I need to heal my Charmander, you flipper! You ain't gonna kill my Charmander? I usually don't like to run away, though, when I play for real. That's kind of like, I don't know what you call it. I'm sure, like, maybe people have, like, their own little weird things, like, things about how they do their play style or whatever. And one of the things I have when I'm doing RPGs is I do not like to run away. And I don't like to let any characters get KO'd sometimes. But I've been trying to be a little bit more lenient with that. Oh! But what if he, I don't want to take the chance anyway. I don't know how this game is with, like, the speed of who would be acting first. Yeah, another thing I don't like to do is I don't like to use potions. I like to save my potions and then use them when it's absolutely necessary. Pokemon FireRed and Leaf Green are almost my favorite Pokemon games, Skylar says. Pokemon Black and White are my favorite, along with Pokemon Black and White 2. Potions are how you win! I played a lot of RPGs, so yeah, I know that, I know how it works. But it's just, I'm kind of an item hoarder, we'll say. Yeah, I don't like to use items. I don't just, like, carelessly use them. But when I'm streaming, you know, I'll kind of, like, let anything be up in the air. I don't have to, you know, be exact with my touchy gameplay or whatever. Or my weird gameplay, I don't know. I don't use items like that, much less a revive, lol, Connie says. Yeah, I would just save my items, go back and forth for the free heal up. But, you know, when I'm streaming, I don't mind, you know, throwing around things and doing things different. Wait, I don't even know why I did this. I don't think my Pokemon got hit. Yeah, a little. I already went here. I don't need to go here that often. Cabbage didn't win! Yeah, like, when I'm talking, when I'm chatting with you guys, like, my hands will make my character do things, and I'm like, oh, dude, what did I just do? I was like, oh, that's... my hands are, like, their own brain. You can thank April Honey for this, Azzy. She gifted me money to get some games. Aw. Well, thank you, April Honey! And thank you, Towels! And see you, Brony. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate ya. Scratch is not sure hit. Is there a way to look at the details on these movements? Type normal, switch to which? Wait, what? Oh, no, I'm just trying to see if there's anything. So yeah, that fire type makes sense. But there's no like description on them, huh? Ain't no worries, Shove! Muscle has its own memory. Yeah, muscle memory. Wish I could afford this game, but I'm broken. Or broke, narrator says. And check your Pokemon summary in the party so you can't do it during battle. And I can know like the damage amount and all that. How's it going, Rob? Nope, I've never gone by the name you know. Never in my life. But welcome, it's nice to meet you. Oh, thank you, colorful. Is that a compliment? I think that's a compliment, so I'll take it as a compliment. Go to the party, Pokemon. But wait, you said that you can do it in battle? You said go to party Pokemon. You mean Pokemon? Like right here? Summary? Skylar says, almost every Pokemon fan does not like to use items in battle, lol. And yes, you go to Pokemon and check their summary in and out of battle, and you can check it in battle too. Oh yes, Lake and Tess are characters that I voice for. Take it however you want! I'm gonna hope it's nice, because, yeah, we're trying to cut down on the meanness. And try to keep it subtle and kind. Is that a compliment? Was unexpected, lol. Oh, narrator says I've been wanting to play this game for ages. Positivity all the time! Yes! We've got our eyes on you, colorful. Towels especially, right? Towels. Shall lurk, holler if you need me. Thank you, Chev! Golden Fett says, I think the first Pokemon game I played was Pokemon Silver on DS. Okay. Let's see. Pages. Brave Nature. That sounds like a decent nature. Freeze level, Blaze. Fire movement. Detail. Okay. Power 40, accuracy 100. Okay, so Ember and Scratch have the same for the stats, it's just Ember is a fire element along with it. It's crazy we're having trouble with people not being kind! Well, I mean, some of it too isn't, like, I don't think things are, like, intentional to be, like, malicious. Like, you know, sometimes with, like, maybe, like, roasting and jokes and stuff. I mean, some channels, you know, might be all about that, and that's fine, you know, just, people run things their own way and all that, you know. But, we've always been about trying to, like, you know, have good sportsmanships and encouragement, and I know, like, joking's a thing, but if you, like, keep consistently and constantly, you know, roasting or whatever, it could eventually weigh down on people, you know, no matter who it may be. You know. Hey, Frozen Fury! Thank you for the like! I hope you're doing well, too! I agree, YouTube is evil! Oh, stab, same type attack bonus. Ember will do more damage because Charmander is the same type as the move. Oh, but does that not matter, like, the Pokemon that you're against, though? Like, if it's, So, Thomas, you're saying, like, if I'm against a normal type Pokemon and I use Ember, it'll be stronger than Scratch? Just because Ember is, fire, just like the type that Charmander is? And Romeo says, I've been singing more Eden still and several times every day, and I've been doing a heck ton of life when I wasn't here talking to you. Alright, well, I'm glad to hear that, Romeo. Read the room! Yes! That's one thing, too. YouTube pretty chill. Yeah, try to keep it chill. Golden Pet says, as someone who also live in the UK, I get what Talos has to go through to be able to moderate unless he sleeps during the day. And Talos says, try to avoid sarcasm and negative comments too. Yeah, I mean, if the person you're joking with is, you know, really not feeling it, you know, that's, you just gotta kind of, you know, think about all that. But again, you know, some channels might be different with that. Maybe there are people who, I don't know, do all that, and whatever works for them, I guess. Hey, Yoshi! You're eating teriyaki chicken! Nice! And guess what, Yoshi? My Charmander is named Lieutenant Yoshi. Because the stab will always boost the power of a move that is your type. Stab and the type chart are two different mechanics. Wait. What is the stab thing? I know Thomas said stab is same type attack bonus. Oh! So that's what you were referring to with the doing more damage thing. Okay, okay. And Frozen Fury says you're always welcome. I'm doing well and hope you are well. And Metal Sonic! And Forest! Hello! And Talos says I don't sleep. You might be a few months to a year to like get the game, Night Racer says. I hope that everything, you know, gets all better for you there, Night Racer, and you get things sorted and, you know, get a job that you like. Thomas, I kept saying that! I was trying to explain it, hoping you'd understand. There's Thomas says, ooh, now I figured it out. There's 2 YouTube streams. I was hoping, you know, when I kept saying that, you'd understand that. That's okay. Golden Fed says, I have a grudge against my YouTube recommendations. It keeps recommending me AI slop and videos of toddlers playing Steel a Brain Rot as if I want to watch it. Oh, did you like click on the setting where you can say like don't recommend? So 1.5 times boost. Metal Song says, which Pokemon can I copy its ability? Thomas says, hi guys. And Zodiac says, no, Colorful must always be ready to joke with me. As long as you're fine with it, and as long as it's also acceptable to the rules of wherever you're at, I guess. Right? And Forrest, how was the Pokemon FireRed? It is going well. Just talking to chat a lot as well. How are you doing, Forrest? Ember normally does 40, but because Charmander is using it and Charmander is fire type, Ember's power is boosted by 1.5 times, so now it's the power base of Ember is 60. And how's it going, Jason? I thought you thought I was talking about Twitch. No, you mentioned Twitch though, so I was confused. So I thought you were confused, and I was confused about you being confused. So I was like saying like, you know, like I'm not on Twitch, I'm on YouTube, but 2 streams on YouTube. It's all good. I think we're sorted now anyway. Clowny just got done with stuff and now I can chill and stream, Skylar says. Alright. Everyone is confused. So in that case, doing Ember is the best thing to do. And Clowny says that's cool. Good to see ya. And didn't even know you could stream twice on the same account. Yeah, it like depends what you're using exactly, because like for some things you need to have a plugin for your program, for your streaming program, but you are able to stream a vertical and a portrait. Actually, there was one channel I came across that had like 4 streams going at the same time. And they just like kept repeating things. It was like a Mario animated type thing. It was different. It was weird. Hey Brink! And welcome back, Wally! I come back from defeating Giovanni and you're still on Route 1! Yeah. You know how it is. Talking away. You could talk for an hour and just like get one battle in basically. Azzy the Flipper, the Little Caesars addict! And yet, Romeo, I haven't had Little Caesars in like, I don't know if it's like 9 months, 10 months, or getting close to a year. It's been too long. Boris says it should be duly noted that Gen 3 and prior generations before it have it where instead of the move being considered physical or special, the kind the move is depends on what Pokemon type it is. I think I need to reread that. Let's see. Prior generations before it have it where instead of the move being considered physical or special, the kind the move is depends on what the Pokemon type is. I don't know. I feel like I'm not quite getting that. Scholar says it's a port of Pokemon FireRed and Leaf Green that's released on GBA. Is Little Caesars good? I've never had it. I do love Little Caesars Golden Fed. And it's a pretty decent price as well. Alright. Eli says, but I'm here after getting my final gym badge for my Nuzlocke. It is now time for my final challenge, the Elite Four. But I need to step back and do research to make the best team to win. So Forrest says, for example, Blaze Kick is special, while something like Aura Sphere would be physical. Even though Gen 4 would have them be physical and special respectively. Oh, could you ship some to England by chance? I don't think there's a way you could do that. You'd have to probably go to the US to try Little Caesars. Yeah, I have Little Caesars withdrawals. $22 HP? Hey! Let's go! Oh, Skylar says, for example, fighting types would be physical and skill on the attack stat, while fire types would be special and skill on the special attack stat. So, special attack is basically equaling elemental. Connie says, I saw a picture of Little Caesar's headquarters. I'll post it in Discord! Ooh, cool. Jason says, you know the Pokemon that's on Pokemon... You mean Violet? That you ride on? I got it by trading! Cool. Yeah, I don't remember the name of that Pokemon, but I know what you're talking about. Pizza companies have headquarters since when? Golden Fed says. So basically, yes, based on the typing. And Connie says, true, I also explained type weaknesses in one of my last messages. Oh, did I miss it? Let's see. I don't see... Oh, wait! I see this one for me, Clowny. Stab stands for same type attack boost. So fire would be his type. Alright, I do see that one. Hey, Razor, it's Yoshi, your wild girl. Wait, what? Lieutenant Yoshi! There's a lot of chats. There was! Oh, the one after that? Huh. Unless YouTube didn't let me see it. Okay, that one. And then after that one, Clowny, the next one I see from you... Oh! But types come into play when you use fire against a weakness like water type. For example, it does half damage. So in that instance... Yeah. So if you're going against a water type... Well, yeah, I guess I know that. I know that, you know, water is strong against fire. Zian says, dang, there aren't that many people in chat today. I have 2 chats. So, it's kind of confusing, I guess, right? YouTube should combine them, though. There's a lot of things YouTube should do. Hey Dennis, how's it going? But yeah, I have 2 YouTube chats going because I have 2 YouTube streams, a vertical and a horizontal. So it's a confusing day today. Write one example of a weakness, easy one to remember. Yeah, and I know fire's strong against grass type, so there's a few that I have, like, in my brain. Yoshi says Pokemon was my first anime I watched. I'm glad you seem to be enjoying it, Azzy. Although, like, I'm not. I know I'm definitely chatting a lot, so it's my mind's kind of like, you know, all over. Jason says, you know the Pokemon that's on Pokemon. Oh, yeah, okay, I read that one. I did read that one. And still trying to figure out some rhymes for Eden lyrics that you told me to do to write up, and that song was originally from Twin, the two eyes from says. What's your favorite Pokemon? My favorite is Mew or Mewtwo, Jason says. Well, I like Pikachu and I like Espeon and Umbreon, but when it comes to battling, unfortunately, they're like really weak and usually squishy. So, I guess I don't think they're the best for battles, unfortunately, but I do like them a lot. And also, oh gosh, what's the name of it? It's the one that Forrest gifted me. But the name of the Pokemon isn't entering my mind. It has the flowers on it. It's like almost there. Oh no. I can't think of it. I cannot think of the name. But it's the Pokemon. It has 2 pink flowers on it. And it's a grass type. I have the plushie that... nope. Not that one. Golden Fed. Gosh. I can't believe it. My mind is just dead. Wait. Ah! I feel like it's like somewhere in my brain, but I can't get it. Yes! Yes! Shaman! That I was like the sh sound was like entering my brain. Oh, my mind is a flipper. Well, I was thinking Flabébé! Alright. I do feel like since I do like to spend a lot of time chatting, for these type of games, I feel like it's best if I do a bunch of random battles just off stream, and then try to go for the main points. Although, it's hard because this is having a lot of random battles right now. Clowny says, was thinking Blossom, maybe. Golden Fed says, forgot it existed, the Shaman? Yeah, I have this really awesome Shaman plushie that's like staring at me right now. Forrest says if I didn't remember what it was, I'd be ashamed. Yeah, Forrest gifted me the Shaman. And I remember I was like, in one of his streams and he was shiny hunting a Shaman and having like loads of attempts. But yeah, I like that one too. And Chameleon says, word of advice, don't try to out pizza the Hut. One time I out pizzaed them and they placed the price on my head so big I wasn't able to go to a big chain pizza restaurant. And yep, Dennis, tomorrow's Mario Day! Raider says for a large, then you can use your points on drinks or other items once you have enough. Oh, and you meant word. Alright, no worries, Chameleon. Raider says it's like $7.99. Oh, $7.99 for a large pizza, I think. If you order online with Domino's and have it to be a pickup, it's for one topping pizza. Domino's is the best. Fight me! I like Little Caesars, but I still like Domino's. So Forrest says fire, water, electric, grass, and a bunch of moves are all special moves, while normal, fighting, poison, ground type are all physical moves. I think I kind of get that. Although, I don't know. I somewhat get that though. But like, was poison? Poison is not a type then, right? I don't know. Wait till she sees the FireRed type chart. Hey, Wonder Ed, how's it going? Please be a char. Yes! You're happy I'm a char! And my name is Lieutenant Yoshi. And poison is a type of license. And Jason says, you know, I found your channel by finding the video when you reacted to the part in Super Mario Wonder. Oh, yes! Where the piranha plants sing! Yeah, the first time I came across that part was amazing. Like, that was such a great surprise in that game. Lieutenant Azzy, at your service! It still baffles me how Dragon and Dark are special moves while Ghost and Poison are physical. Yeah! That's... When I was looking at Forrest's message, that's kind of... Or one of his latest comments, that's kind of why I was, like, confused. Because it's like... some of them just seem like they could be special moves instead of physical. Can't even eat one whole pizza by myself anymore, Zodiac says. Forrest says, oh yeah, you nearly cursed me. You said it should take 22 days! It took me 20! Dang. Just 2 more days is all you needed, Forrest. Radiant City! Ah! The random battle encounters! That is nice, Romeo. But you do gotta try to be careful with the promo, though. I know that you like to say that a bit often, so just try to be careful with that. But I'm happy for ya. Horses, do I dare go into why each type was physical or special? Jason says this might be too early, but how long did you play Super Mario Maker 2? Are you asking, like, how long I'm gonna play it tomorrow, or just how long I played it in general so far? Because, I think I have quite a lot of hours on the Nintendo Switch for that. Oh, tomorrow, before I stop? Well, I'm anticipating it to be longer than 3 hours. So, maybe 5 hours? Wait, no? I'm glad they changed the physical and special split in Gen 4, Thomas says. Little Caesars is no longer worth it, Razor says. I'd rather have something a little more high quality for the same price. Or quality, little more high quality. Well, I really like Little Caesars a lot. Like, without regard to the price at all. Because, like, a lot of times, like, you know, I feel like I would kind of maybe like the higher quality things generally that are more expensive, but in this case, I really like Little Caesars. It's just so good to me. But I do enjoy their pizzas, too. Oh, since I last played, I see. So, I did have a stream where I did a 2-player viewer level with Beatcraft for T5. But the last time I did an actual regular viewer levels was a long time ago. Like, it might have been a year, I don't know. But the last time I seriously was playing the game, like, really into it and everything, was probably more like 4 years ago. Because, you know, like, I've been streaming it, like, on occasion sometimes. But it's like I stream to, like, get back into the game and relearn things, and then I, you know, stop again for a while, and just kind of the cycle continues. So I haven't been, like, really... I mean, I still have been playing it, like I said, Jason. It's just... I haven't been doing it very often. So it's just, when I do it, it's more like a relearn the thing again. So, an actual stream with regular viewer levels, I think, was maybe a year ago. But, yeah, when I was, like, super into it, and really, you know, game face focus and all that, and off-stream and all that with it. I was going to ask if you just like Little Caesars because it's cheaper, Azzy. Yeah, that's actually not it. Like, I just really like it. Not just because it's cheaper. Like, I really like the Crazy Bread. I think I prefer the Crazy Bread over, like, other pizza places' breadsticks. Although, I'm totally on board if I could have breadsticks from other pizza places too, because I love pizza and breadsticks, so I'll take it. How's it going, Shiny God? And Stonewall, welcome. And this is my first time playing. Yep, it is. It's my first time playing FireRed. Yeah. I love Little Caesar's food. I love the crazy bread, I love the Italian cheese bread, I love the crazy puffs. And, you know, I love the pizza. It's just really good. I'm so happy I like something that's, or that I like something so much that is, you know, not as highly priced as other things. I like the Dollar Tree! Ah! Skylar says, we love cheap things! And Connie says, I do like cheap things, yeah. I have a fun time going to the Dollar Tree, actually. You don't always know what they'll have. At least when the ones I've been to, like sometimes they have, like, unique things that you don't see. Like, certain energy drinks or something. But you don't always know, because it's not always consistent. Did you notice me get more greetings of Tess? I did see, there was one I did that, had a lot of singing. Yeah. I did get some greetings, and I had, like, my greeting with the longest singing that I've had so far for the Eden song. Was it called Still? Was that it? So yeah, for those who are new, I do voice acting, and Dispenser Camp is an animated show on YouTube where I voice characters like in Tess, and you can purchase greetings. That's what we were talking about, and then like, you choose the characters you want to talk and all that. Agent 1! Should make us listing on Bohemian Rhapsody. I mean, you can purchase greetings and you can, yeah, you can choose songs and things like that. Oh, next time for Tess for a song will be Eden Paris Tear Gas. I still remember the time I made Azealia sing at the VGA, Zodiac says. Alright, let's do this. Maybe I should, like, I don't know. I do like to, you know, chat a lot when I game. Maybe I should, like, add that to the titles, like, Pokemon FireRed plus chatting. I don't know, because I do like to chat a lot. And then people will know what they signed up for when they, well, actually they didn't sign up for anything, but people will know what to expect when they drop in. If they want, like, some constant gameplay where I'm progressing really fast, it might not always happen. Although tomorrow I expect it to be, you know, more focused with the Mario Maker 2. Yeah, should I add that to my titles, guys? Add plus chatting. Chatting! Plus Pokemon FireRed! Yeah! And you'll know what to expect. Imagine someone making Azzy sing old show tunes. Has anything happened while you were gone? I took 2 steps forward. Hi! I work at a Pokemon Mart. It's part of a convenient chain selling all sorts of items. Please visit us in Viridian City. I know I'll give you a sample. Here you go. Yay! Free potion! Wait, what? Please come see me if you need Pokeballs for catching Pokemon. I do! You mean in Viridian City, though. Darn it. I do need the Pokeballs. 1% Pokemon FireRed, 99% chatting! Hey, I could put that in the title, too. Let's play and just chatting hybrid. Yeah. Yeah, I've been thinking about that. Like, maybe add it to the channel description, to the titles, and you know what you're gonna get. And then you can't complain! Because I give you an advanced warning. Tess be singing like... I just wanna let you know it's still love even though... Yeah, I did that, and I was trying to sing in my lower Tess voice with it. It can be tricky sometimes. Okay, Ember. equals 100% Azilia. I will sometimes forget to read chat sometimes, but I do try to read it. This is in general, no chat specifically, Colorful says. That was good. Oh, thank you. Jason says, I found one short that in Super Mario Maker 2 you disliked a person's run. It was kind of funny. Oh, yeah, it was an accident. Because whenever I played Mario Maker 2, you can give a like to the levels, right? Wasn't it a like or dislike? And I never give a dislike. Like, no matter what. And I accidentally did it one time. Of course, it was good as you essentially a singer. Thank you. Romeo says, but in that triple greeting with Tess, Hunter, and Logan, you'll be singing Eden again, but the song 5 Ever with the longer lyrics than Hunter and Logan. Towels. Alright. See those ledges along the road? It's a bit scary, but you can jump from them. You can get back to Pellet Town quicker that way. But you probably can't reverse, though. You can jump down, but you can't go back. Good thing that Accidental Boo wasn't on that level, Thomas says. I just don't like Taylor, Golden Fed says. And LOL for real, Golden Fed. I do like some Taylor Swift songs. So Derek says, who does like Taylor? I'm raising my hands. I mean, I guess I have to raise my hand since I like some of the songs. So yeah, I mean, whenever she has like a new album out, you know, I do like to check out the songs because there's usually some that I do like. You only like her older songs! I don't like her country music songs. I don't like country music. Yeah, Opalite was alright. Romeo says, if I ever stop doing test greetings, I'd potentially stop at either my 25th or 30th, maybe. I do appreciate you, Romeo. And Golden Fed says, Opalite is pretty good. I was actually surprised with her album before this one that just came out. Wait, I can go over them here? Oh no, I can't! See, I can't. Lieutenant Yoshi, that's a weird name! Well, I had a poll going, Yoshi won, and then I thought Lieutenant Char sounded kind of cool, but Yoshi was the winner, so I have to keep true to the poll. So I just like, oh, I'll have Lieutenant Yoshi. There you go. Yeah, You Belong With Me is Taylor Swift. Oh, and I was gonna say that, with her prior album before this one she just released, I was surprised because she had some profanity in it, and I didn't realize that she would include that. I mean, I'm fine with it personally because, you know, I definitely like some music that has profanity for sure. I just wasn't expecting it from Taylor Swift exactly. Yeah, I'm not a Swiftie either. You know, there's a lot of different music and songs I like from various artists. Azzy and Tess are like the girl version of Eden singing. I thought maybe you were Azzy. Nah. But I definitely like some songs for sure. It's like hearing Azilia use profanity. Azilia, you listen to MSI, which is peak for real. Oh yeah, because you mentioned MSI. They have some... They have some crazy things on MSI. Not family friendly. But there were some songs I remembered hearing from before that were alright. As you swears off stream, it's true. I heard it happen once and it traumatized me. Yeah, that's how you know, or that's how you would know if I'm in my super game-focused phase. Well, I'm never talking out loud unless I'm using profanity. But off stream, I do use profanity when I game. Like, especially if I'm getting, you know, something that's on the more challenging level and I'm getting, like, really serious about it. You know, I'm full on, like, focused, silent, serious. But yeah, when I'm streaming, there's something in my brain, you know, like I said, my brain's different. I have a streaming brain and an off-stream brain that they're completely different. And one example of this difference is, profanity. I don't use profanity at all when I'm streaming. You guys don't, yeah, I don't think I've ever done that. But off-stream, you know, when I'm gaming, that's when you'll know that I'm in a different mode. But it's not gonna happen on stream, so you'll never experience it. Ha! A-Trap! It's awesome to see you in Flora! And welcome back, Pablo! And Trap, thank you! Thank you so much for your support as a member for 54 months. I really appreciate you. You are awesome. Claudia says, I don't feel a conviction regarding cursing, but I do try to be respectful around others. Yeah, that's definitely a thing for sure. So I can't be like serious gaming if I'm around somebody, unless it's my loved one. But yeah. I have to be in my own corner so I can actually, like, you know, let words fly if I need to. But anyway, welcome, Raiders! There's friendly swear words, like Flipper. How are you doing, Trap? And I must, welcome these awesome Raiders with Matt Games Live. Thank you so much for the raid. Matt Games, how are you doing? How was your stream tonight, and what were you streaming? Azalea swearing is like lost media. Yeah, I just, I don't feel like I could swear in front of you guys. It's weird. Like, my brain is just different. Like, yeah. But yeah, if I'm being like super, you know, ultra focused on the game or whatever, anything can happen. Yeah, I mean, you know, I tell you, my brain's different, and I mean it. But welcome everybody who came in with the Matt Games raid. How's it going, Russell Star? And Odd Boy! Thanks for dropping in, guys, and be sure to check out Matt Games. Yeah, true, LOL. Yeah, if you guys see my actual side where I'm, like, insane focused with the game, it'll probably scare you and scar you for life. Because I do rage, and I don't hold back if I feel a profanity wanting to slip out, you know? When I'm gaming and stuff. It's like, I need to let it out sometimes when you're doing those crazier games. If you were to swear, would you have your hair covering one of your eyes? That'd make it harder to play the game, though. And Trap says, I like saying, turkey bastard! You turkey bastard! Or is it baster? Turkey baster? Flora says, in glitch and spark and snuff and crap. Wait. What's... Snuff sounds like a weird one. I don't know. I have no problem. I can be a bit of a petty person sometimes, Flora says. And hi again, Pablo. Trap says, I'm doing good. Enjoyed the Mario Galaxy Direct today. I cannot wait for the movie! Yeah! And as I've seen you rage, a few swear words won't scare me any more than you already have. Yeah, I've raged a little bit on stream, but off stream, I become a monster! Azzy, I know I say this a lot, but you really gotta play Portal. I did play Portal 2, for sure. And I might have tried out Portal, like, I definitely know it. I just can't remember if I watched my loved one play it more than actually playing it. Matt Games says, doing good. I played all the first Portal games for the second time, and I gotta say I enjoyed it way more than I did the first time. Cool. Aboy says, after 3 months of waiting, I got him to play Portal! Woo! Pink Hulk! Yes! I become the Pink Hulk! I told my brother once I had flipper stomach and he was like, what? He's like, what's this new disease I've never heard of? Flipper stomach. Oh, Floris's girl, I don't mind if you swear, but I understand. and baster. Yeah, it wouldn't scare me. Probably intriguing, Cloudy says. Cloudful says, I think you'd be more scared to be outside the community and in the wild with some of the things I've said. If I didn't watch Azzy, I would react the same towels. And who is your favorite Mario character? Jason's asking. It could be any character in any Mario games. I like Tanuki Mario a lot. You know, from like the Super Mario Brothers 3 originally. Yeah, the Tanuki suit. I always really liked that. Well, I actually like all the things in Mario Bros for the the suits or whatever. I also like Toadette and just Mario. Like Mario. Shy Guy's cool. So I think those would be like my top ones. And the Ninjas! I must say the Ninjas. I do like the Ninjas. And Golden Fez says, might do that to my squad when we're playing later, lol. Romeo says, if Tess singing Paris Tear Gas be like, I've been keeping it top of my mind. Oh, yeah, I don't know that song, so I don't know how the rhythm goes. Sometimes when Azzy screams, it feels like she's raging loud in my ears. They're still ringing. Thank you, Ancient One, for getting that link. And Trap says, I'm a big Waluigi fan, as well as Pauline. And Flora says, you should see Queen of the Ratchet. They're literally the Queen of Petty. And Trap says, ooh, I love the Ninjas too! I love to cosplay as one! Hey! That'd be cool to cosplay as a Ninja. I'm in too! Aboy says, you already know I had to buy the Galaxy movie ticket right after the direct. Nice. And, are you gonna get that Luma popcorn bucket thingy? And you said it was LED? 5 minutes at this end. Yeah, I should probably add the chatting thing, huh, Clowny? Cause like I mean I even could see like, you know, if I'm wanting gameplay, it's like, dude, I don't want to wait. I have to wait. Oh yeah, better things. Wait, it's $50. $50? Is that how much the popcorn costs? Will she make it to Viridian Town in this stream? This is, I think, Viridian Town right now, right? Did I just make it there? Do you know how many Steam games I can get with that when they're on sale? Oddboy says. Steam does have some good sales, actually, sometimes. Going to a con! What kind of convention, Colorful? Sounds good, Ancient One. Oddboy says it's a $50 ticket bundle with 1 ticket for the movie and an LED. What? Man, they really want your money. Ah, them flippers, dude. Yeah, that's pricey. Well, I guess movie tickets can sometimes be close to $20, huh? They've kind of gotten a little bit crazy too with some of those. But that LED Luma popcorn bucket, it looked really cool, and I haven't even seen the LED part where it lights up. Hey, Decay! And eggs with bacon! How's it going? Gamer popcorn! I am playing Pokemon! Oh, remember Dabby Entertainment? I do! Is that you? It's nice to see you again. Yeah, 20 bucks. Oof, oof, oof. That's crazy. And doing good, eggs. Glad to hear it. And it's awesome to have you back again, Dabby. Gonna probably spend 300 plus Australian dollars, Colorful says. Oddboy says I paid less than $14 for my 3D ticket because they offered $5 off 3D tickets. That's good. And you should get, like, drawing a Ryoko Matoi while you're there, Colorful. As Zodiac says. Oh, because you're going to an anime manga convention. Sweet. It's been a while since I've been to any conventions. Yeah, playing Pokemon! For my first time playing Pokemon FireRed. My first official, retro Pokemon game. Golden Fence says I watched the Sonic 3 movie for £1. £1. Which is around 128, I think. And what would you do if you had Eden merch, or if I get to do that? I'm just asking, what would you do if that's fine? I mean, I guess it depends what it would be exactly. You know, I'd try to use it, whatever it may be. Now, will she make it to Viridian Forest? Will I make it to the person at the counter? Ugh, one more step. Ugh. Welcome to our Pokemon Center. Would you like me to heal your Pokemon? Okay, I'll take your Pokemon for a few seconds. I wouldn't mind seeing Flipper again so I can voice Flipper. Trap says, you can make it, Azzy! Thank you! Thank you, Trap! I've been walking all day. So, my character's all tired. All these random battles in my face. There's a Pokemon Center in every town. What was the very first Pokemon game that existed? I forgot what Flipper's voice sounded like. I don't even know if I can imitate how I was sounding. I'll have to see. Hey, welcome back, Agent 1! Feel free to use a PC in the corner. Oh, Red and Green? That was the very first Pokemon game ever? What platform was it on? I'm playing remakes of the first Pokemon games. Well, this one was Game Boy Advance, which was not the first, though, right? I know that there was... Yeah, there was like a Game Boy Color one, I think, right? Regular Game Boy? Is that the very first, like, platform that a Pokemon game was on, was Game Boy? Because they didn't have any, like, NES or Super Nintendo Pokemon games, I don't recall. Oddboy says the Lumen Popcorn Bucket is available for pre-order, but won't even arrive till mid-April. Ooh, I'll have to do some research and see if I can get the Luma Bucket, but it sounds like it might be pricey. Oh, Trap says Red and Green and Game Boy. So that was the very first ever? Hey, Emily! It's nice to see you. I'm doing alright. I'm slowly playing some Pokemon FireRed. And Egg says Red and Green because of the Japan version. So, people are saying Pokemon Red and Green. And only Pokemon Stadium on N64 was the first. Trap says no, by the time Pokemon came out, the Super Nintendo's lifespan was over. Nintendo was into the Nintendo 64 and would soon introduce the Game Boy Color. Oh, Game Boy Color was after N64? I can't remember. Slowly is an understatement. Okay. Wait, I can access someone else's PC? Access someone's PC? Whose PC? I guess it's just this place. Couldn't sleep last night, Azzy, so I ended up eating an entire bag of jalapeno popcorners at 2 in the morning. For some reason, I was able to sleep last night. Oh, yeah, you saw my message in Discord about that, too. And Trap says, after the Game Boy Color, we get the Game Boy Advance, which came out during the GameCube's lifespan. Oh, yeah, that makes sense, because I remember Game Boy Advance was, or Nintendo was selling a thing where you could connect your Game Boy Advance to the GameCube. And things like that. So, yeah, that would make sense then. Game Boy Color and N64 era. Golden Fed says, love spicy foods! Alright, I'll log off. I already talked to the duder. Okay. How's it going? Bloodstain! Or wait, Bloodstarin! Wait, Bloodstarin Cubus. Oh, except for when I rub my eyes after touching a chili. Yeah. Definitely gotta be careful if you have spicy things. and like contact with your eyes. Hey! You came from Paletta? You know Professor Oak, right? His order came in. Can I get you to take it to him? And, Blood says I'm doing good myself, just playing Pokemon Leaf Green. Nice. Red and gray in Japan, red and blue in the West. Oh, really? Why did they have it changed for the West? Gameplay! No way! Oh my gosh! Yeah, I'm just gonna have to, like, remove chat from existence if I'm gonna, like, have full gameplay. Or I could just do what I did when I first started my channel. Like, Let's Plays. And then, you know. Oh, they knew it would be more popular for some reason? Trap says, and you are correct, Towels. About red and blue in the West. And Flora says, just gonna leave now. Have a good stream. Let me know if a Splatfest happens. I'm always ready to pop some fools at a Splatfest. Thank you, Flora. And have a great rest of your day. Golden Fed says, I am inevitable. Ah, Azzy. Chap says, my first Pokemon game was Blue. I was shocked that Blue did not exist in Japan. Oh, Alkaline is true. I said that in last Pokemon stream. One of them anyway. They knew it would be more popular for some reason. Oh yeah, I read that one. Zodiac says, there was this weird show called The Red and Green Show, and maybe they thought people would be confused. Alright, so this is a school, it looks like. And, Thomas says, a lot of names get changed when they get localized, like Mother Tube being Earthbound in the West and Final Fantasy. Oh, yeah! I definitely know the Final Fantasy 6, Final Fantasy 3 thing. That one's a total confusion one. There's like 2 Final Fantasy 3s. But one is actually Final Fantasy 6 in the US. Or wait, maybe I'm getting confused now. Never mind. Imagine confusion! Did you see the new Muppet show? Jason's asking. It's the one that Sabrina Carpenter was in. I did not. I don't really watch the Muppets. And Towel says, imagine being Austria colorful. Wait, Austria? Austria's a whole different place than Australia. I should change my name so people stop thinking it's a Power Ranger reference. Colorful Ranger! What are the Power Rangers? The one with, the combination of all colors. Oh yeah, Austria. Isn't Austria where Arnold Schwarzenegger's from? I'm thinking, maybe. Oh no, guys! I don't know what building I went in because I'm like, losing my mind. Okay, I went to the Pokemon Center, right? Yep, I did that. Did I go into this building? It's where a few people are from, LOL. There's only a few people who live in Austria, huh? I'm not in those few people, Connie. We gotta try to make you do an Austrian accent on BC. Zodiac says, yo, Crunchy Madoka! How's it going? I chose the Charmander, and my name is Lieutenant Yoshi. Yeah, I gotta find Professor Oak and give him the parcel. My mind was paying attention that much. Let's see. Wait, what did it say? The eternally green paradise. Oh no! Oh. I thought this dude was in trouble or something. I absolutely forbid you from going through here! This is private property! Oh, Grandpa, don't be so mean! I'm so sorry, he hasn't had his coffee yet. Oh, the flippers. Do I go in his house and give him his coffee? Bro is laid on the road. Well, let me find coffee from somewhere then. My daddy loves Pokemon too. Coming up with nicknames is fun, but it's not so easy to do. Amadoka says, ooh, Charmander. I always chose Bulbasaur, the underdog of the three. I had polls going, and it was a very long and tough decision. But the Charmander was the chosen one in the end. Puzzle Portal! How's it going? What have you been up to, Madoka? How have you been doing? I did not. Hey, Toon, Hamstreak. How's it going? Yeah, I've been going at a pretty casual pace here. So much so that I probably should add chatting to the title of all my streams. Oh, I would choose Shinx. Which one is Shinx? Golden Fence is like most grass type starters for some reason. I've been choosing fire types for the majority so far. I did Cyndaquil and Arceus. I did the Tapig in Legends ZA, and now I did Charmander. Oh, you're— oh! That's what you mean, Puzzle Portal! Oh, I know what you're— like at first I was like, my brain wasn't connecting, but now it's connected! Congratulations, Puzzle Portal! Woo! Puzzle Portal's baby sister was just born! And Colorful says, I ate Grandma. Versus oh! Punctuation. Gonna play some Donkey Kong Bonanza's Celebration Suite. And Madoka says, I've been doing okay, better than I have been now that things have simmered down. Really busy actually with my channel, TJB Crypt, and I have a project in the works. Hey, cool. How's it going, Light Blue Yoshi fan? And Jason says, did you answer what I said? What was your last question? Yes, I did answer. I did not see the Muppet Show. I don't really watch the Muppets. I've never really watched Muppets much in my life, except the little baby Muppets animated show thing. I remember I saw some of that one. Toon says, Puzzle Portal, you better treat your sister better than my brother treated me. It's a big responsibility. Look forward to your future. It's going to be great, Zodiac says. Tal says, I love the Muppets. And Skylar says, so grass-type Pokemon or Amogus? Kind of sus if you ask me, Talos. Oh, Muppet babies! Yeah, Trap! Trap says, Muppet Babies was awesome! Alright. What did I just do? Oh yeah, that's right. Never mind, I know what I just did. Okay. We're going this way then. Round 22! Okay, where is the professor? I thought he would be in the town. This is gonna be more random battles, isn't it? I don't really want battles right now. I just want to find the professor. That can be random battles off stream. Oh, maybe there's no random battles. Maybe I'm good. Phew. Alright, I'm gonna take a look at the sign then. Pokemon League front gate. And Oddboy says, can't wait for Mario Day! So, what are you guys gonna do in celebration of Mario Day? You have anything planned? I know, Oddboy, you mentioned the OG Mario Bros. Movie. So, you gonna be watching that tomorrow? Go back? You're heading to the Elite Four! Progress. I guess it's not progress then. Hey, Mackenzie! How's it going? And the 1993 live action one, yeah. Chameleon says, I watched and enjoyed Muppet Treasure Island. Tim Curry steals the show. It makes sense because he's a pirate. Welcome back, Ancient One! And Madoka says, alright, Miku Day and Mario Day are back to back. Wait, when's Miku Day? What is Miku Day? Is it Hatsune Miku? And why is it Miku Day? I have a lot of questions. And Mackenzie's good. Awesome. Currently watching the best streamer for my Mario Day. Oh, sweet. Sweet, sweet. Wait, when's your Mario Day? Is it your... Wait, your Mario Day is now! You said you're UK? So you mean here? Oh, you're awesome! You rock, Golden Fed. Hatsune Miku Day! Yeah, is it Hatsune Miku Day? Oh, Pokemart. Or Pokemart? Did I say Porky or Pokey? Only truly skilled trainers are allowed through. You don't have the Boulder badge. Rules are rules. Alright, wrong way. Night Racer told me that. I like that Route 22 is the first one though, that's so cool. Which Pokemon is the one that has Azalea Town or Azalea City? Because wasn't there a Pokemon that's supposed to... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wait, no. I should be able to go this way. Yeah, I did go to the Pokemart. I need to find Professor Oak so I can progress and give him his parcel. Oh, it's Jefferson Miku Day. He was born in 1407. Went on to be a politician. I've never heard of Jefferson Miku. See you, Jason! Thanks for hanging with us! Oh, did you play Dark Deception? I don't think so. There's a lot of games, though. Where did you see Professor Oak last? He was at the place where you choose your starter. And then I have a parcel I'm supposed to deliver to him. And then there's this duder that won't let me go through because he needs coffee. Yeah, he's like, you can't go. And then this lady's like, oh, he's grumpy, he needs his coffee. This is probably where it is, huh? Well, maybe I need to get coffee. Is that what I gotta do next? Get coffee and then the doodle move? Have I checked the lab where I last saw him? I'd have to travel back. And then I have to go through random battles again. Is that where I'm supposed to go? Well, I don't need to look at this. Or do I? Hidden item at the beginning of Route 22 in the empty ledge area. So, Madoka says, today is Miku Day! Miku's number is 39 because in Japan, or Japanese, 3 can be read as Mi and 9 can be read as Ku. So it's Miku Day! Ah! I see. I've not heard of that before. That's cool. And just go down the ledges on the left side and you can avoid all wild battles. Oh, Chameleon!
BLK Chameleon donated $1.99 through Super Chat.
Thank you for that Super Chat, Chameleon. Appreciate ya. Okay. Are you saying that I need to leave the town? I need to leave Viridian City to find the professor? It doesn't seem like he's anywhere in town. If you notice, Miku's on YouTube homepage today. She's next to the logo. Oh! I did not notice that. Oh wait, I didn't go to that other house. But I'm thinking there's nothing there. Yeah, why would the professor be here? Or would he? Wait, I didn't go upstairs. Ooh, escalators. I like escalators. I'm terribly sorry. The Pokemon Wireless Club is undergoing adjustments now. I'm terribly sorry. They're all just saying the same thing. Okay. Would it be funny if Hatsune Miku was there? I could have made myself look like Hatsune Miku. Or had the hair. Just, you know, had the long pigtail blue hair. And then tomorrow could have had like a Mario hat or something. Hey, Cozy Gamer Mama! And Madoka says, I'm a big Miku fan, Azzy. I'm sorry for rambling. It's all good. All you would need is the turquoise hair. Yep. Or probably have pigtails though, right? Oddboy says, I'm so annoyed right now because I washed some dishes earlier after my mom cooked, but then when I checked for food, I saw even more dishes! After they did even more cooking! How are you? How's the game? I am alright. And the game is fine. I'm just trying to find Professor Oak, which I probably have to go back for. But Toon says, I really don't want to backseat game you, but you seem particularly lost. I'm lost when I stream a lot. But you said I could avoid, Oh, Midnight Carnival, hey! There's a trick later on a nugget bridge, Midnight says, after beating the 5 trainers. Oh, this is further on, though. I might forget this. Okay. After beating the 5 trainers, the 6th person will give you a nugget. Lose to him, and you keep the nugget. You can repeat it as much as you want. Ah. Gotta have black hair with a red streak in it one of these days. That'd be cool. Oh, I could definitely do that. And how's it going, Aiden? Are you the only one here? So, it's a little confusing and weird today because I'm streaming 2 streams at the same time on YouTube. One is vertical, one's horizontal. So, yeah. I'm just trying it today. And let's see. I really don't want to do the flipper random battles. I might just run from them. Because I can do that off stream. No, there wasn't anything. Yeah, my Halloween look kind of has that. Wait, I don't know where I'm going here. Not one for spoilers, but here's a hint. Check out the rival sister for a surprise. Oh. You know what? My brain is so crazy. Like, it makes sense that Professor Oak would be it, because this is his, like, laboratory, isn't it? It's not like he's gonna travel the world like me. I don't know what I'm thinking. Okay. You must be talented as a Pokemon trainer. What's that? You have something for me? Okay. And Aiden says, I'm doing some Super Mario games today and tomorrow if you want to check them out when I'm done. And Madoka says, chat, I went and did some grinding off stream moment. Yes! And actually had my brain working. Because it doesn't work. Like, seriously. It might be that anxiety thing I was talking about earlier. Like, you know, back in school and stuff, like when you're in a group with people and you have a project and you have to like do things, and my brain's kind of like, It's like a wrench was put in it. And then like when you're like solo doing something on your own, it's like, boom! Brain's working! I don't know, I kind of feel like that's the case sometimes. So, Nairish says, keep in mind you do need to level up to be able to fight the gym. Makes sense. And when that one person doesn't do their share of the work... No, I always do my share of the work, though. It's just... It'd be a lot more challenging. Because my brain had that wrench stuck in it somehow, and then, like, boom, I'm gone. See, that's how I did my share of the work. I separated myself into a corner so my brain could work again. Oh, you know, I just be grouped with the slackers. Oh, them slackers. Yeah, I was always a very good student. And I was also, later on, I became a perfectionist, wanting A+, and I was sad when I only got an A. But it was a class where you couldn't really get an A+ in because they graded weird. Anyway. What if you talk about round pixel grinding? Maybe. I guess I could, like, autopilot grinding, but I could just do it off stream, because isn't it boring? I don't know. Uh-oh! Let me get water before I do this. My throat's dying.
I almost forgot! What did you call me for?
Oh, right. I have a request for you two. On the desk, there's my invitation, the Pokédex. It automatically records data on Pokemon you've seen or caught. It's a high-tech as you don't die. Azillion, Flipper, take these with you. Flipper is the name of my rival. I want more Flipper lines! You can't get detailed data on Pokemon by just seeing them. You must catch them to obtain complete data. So, here are some tools for catching wild Pokemon. Oh yeah, I was in the honor roll. I got 80 out of 100 on my first assignment for my classes. Nice. What if you talk about... Oh yeah, I saw that one. Cozy Gamer says, I'm actually gonna head to bed. Just wanted to pop in and say hi and drop a like. I appreciate you, Cozy Gamer. Thank you for dropping in and the like. And I hope you have a good night's sleep. Crunchy Madoka says, I hate grinding sometimes because I feel like it's boring for people to watch. Yeah, I do feel like I get conscious sometimes, or I don't know, too consciously aware, and I'm like, I don't know, maybe it's a good thing. Because I'm like thinking like, oh, I feel like I shouldn't do this on stream because it's like, you know, that could be boring. You know, like sometimes like spending extra time to like check my stats and actually play, you know, spending time like learning things or like just changing the settings or like what I'm putting with my character. It's like, you know, oh, I just don't feel like it's entertaining, so it's like, oh, I'm just gonna brush that along and do it off stream or something. Zodiac says, I did a lot of drawing in school, paper and pencil, drew a lot of comics. That's awesome. Yeah, I was a drawer too. I would diddle, or doodle, not diddle. I don't even know what that is. Is that a bad word? I would doodle a lot in school, like throughout all my school time. Was that a bad word? I don't know if that was a bad word. I get the running shoes. That sounds good. That sounds good. And Superhero Cat says, Pokemon games are normally very grindy. LOL, I do wonder how Pokemon Legends Arceus is though. Oh, that's my favorite Pokemon game so far. Okay, I won't say it anymore. I don't know. I don't know what that word is or what it means or if it's anything, but yeah, I won't say it. I don't know what it is. Okay. When a wild Pokemon appears, it's her game. Just throw a Pokeball at it and try to catch it. This won't always work, however. It's okay, it was a mistake. Toon says, it's after the first gym? That's when you can go faster. What word? No words. Okay. A healthy Pokemon can escape. You have to be lucky. So, are there unhealthy Pokemon? Ones that are sickly? As you learn how to poke them on. To make a complete guide on all the Pokemon in the world, that was my dream. But I'm too old. I can't get the job done. Lies! You are not too old, sir! Nah, he's not too old. He can still do his dream! You know, I just recently saw... I didn't actually watch this video, but there's like a video showing like some older individuals who were like running a marathon race. And I'm thinking maybe they're their 90s or something, or 80s, I don't know. You know, just high up there. See, it doesn't matter. You can still try to go for your dreams. Even if you're 100. Well, I mean, health problems can kind of be a thing still, but, you know, you can still go for it. Do I want this game to be easy, medium, or hard? Well, normally I go for normal. Yeah. Although, some games I'll go for hard too, just depends. Like, if the achievement, like, a game I've been playing on Xbox One has achievement where you have to go for, like, completing everything on hard, or it's something on expert, so I didn't even bother going the normal. Yeah, I go normal, I think, usually, just because you know, I'm just, you know, first time playthrough, I just want to experience it without too much crazy. But it can depend on the game. Oh, it's not a bad word. It's what I call one of the repo monsters. Really? Okay. The Pokemon Park in Japan opened recently. Ooh. I would love to visit that for sure. Oh, a fellow from Delta Room. I need to play that one too. And Sky says, just hit the gym, Grandpa. I mean, there are some people, yeah, some people who are higher up there in the age who are, you know, decently in shape. You know, it can be a thing. Yeah, if there's achievements, Clowny, and I like the game enough, yeah, I'm fine doing the hardest difficulty. Alright. Get moving, you two. You know what? They should have a Pokemon game where Professor Oak accomplishes his dreams. Now I feel like he deserves it. This is a great undertaking in Pokemon history.
Alright, Gramps. Leave it all to me.
I hate to say it, but you won't be necessary for this. What? That seems kind of hurtful. I know. I'll borrow a town map for my sis. Wait. Oh! That's not Professor Oak! That's the Flipper! No wonder it's hurtful!
I'll tell her not to lend you one, Azalea. Don't bother coming around to my place after this.
There we go. No wonder. I thought it was Professor Oak. I thought I changed to Professor Oak. Water. Water for that one. Zodiac says, I'd just coast if I had a stream. Everybody else already have professional hardcore Pokemon playthroughs to watch if they don't want to watch me. And Toon says, your options tab in the start menu has a lot of cool customization, such as text speed, fancy text boxes, and the battle style, where switch is easy and set to intermediate. He out there exploring in some of the later games. And Carlful says, it kind of means I don't know if I should say that. Look up the word and see if I okay. Yeah. Afterglow says, I mean you could still go to his place. Don't listen to that jerk. Ha, will go to his place. I think it was it Night Racer that said that his sister has something for you. Or somebody said something like that. Toon says, Golden, both Undertale and Deltarune suck. Undertale was so boring that I had to quit halfway. Well, we all have our own games we fancy and don't fancy. I didn't mind Undertale. I liked it decently, and I do want to play Deltarune. Although my loved one, I don't think he was, like, as big into it. Whatever tickles your fancy! Alright. Oh, accidentally read the sign.
Grandpa asked you to run an errand? Gee, that's lazy of him. Here, this will help you.
A town map! Yay! Anything else? Oh, that's 8! Okay, that's still nice. Actually, what was I supposed to do next? So I can catch Pokemon now, right? So, do battles, catch Pokemon, level up, and then go to that, battle place, maybe?
Azalea!
Oh, that's what Mom's been saying the whole time. And Madoka says, weird question, but have you played Monster Hunter Stories? Are you excited for the new one? So I've never played a Monster Hunter game yet. I would like to. I just don't know where to start, and it might be best if I do it off stream, so I can actually like have my brain intact, and then off stream I'll have a little bit of my brain intact. Thomas says, Undertale is more of a storytelling game with humor game than actual combat. It also encourages you not to fight. Oh, by the way, I have a Let's Play video that I spent a lot of time on. Because I added some like little things in it. But yeah, Undertale, Let's Play. Check it out. How long we think Azzy will spend talking to chat whilst on the town map screen? And Skylar says, I'd say Monster Hunter Rise is a good one to start. You have Pokeballs now! You can catch Pokemon! Explore the world! Let's do it. Let's travel the world. Oh, yeah, I don't have an Undertale command, unfortunately. And Madoka says, I'm new to the series too. I just started Stories 1 off stream. I hear you can play the Stories games without playing the main Monster Hunter series so far. It's really cute. I think you'd like Stories. And Golden Fence says, I'm halfway through the pacifist route after my neutral and genocide routes. And Unfading Rocket! How are you? And what's good, chat? We talking MH. I'm here for it! You must be a big fan of the Monster Hunter. I was gonna say Monster Heroes. I had to think for a moment. Wally. Oh, poor Wally. Golden Fat says, Clowny, you feel your sins crawling down your spine. I'm not sure how that was supposed to be, but there you go. If she reads this comment, then that'll take this many minutes, and then, if Colorful Ranger says something, then has she just taken their time? Yeah. Uh-oh. What will you catch first? A Rattata? Oh, let's find out. Now I want random battles, and there's no random battles. What's going on? Thank you. It heard me. Maybe. Oh, Pidgey! Wait, no. No! I wanted it. No! I didn't want no! I accidentally killed the Pidgey. Oh, that's sad. I was gonna catch it. Dang it. Alright, another random battle. Let me catch a Pokemon. Dare I say it sounds as easy. People just need to get good. Not gonna lie. Alright. Random battles happen in the tall grass, on water later, and in caves. Oh! Okay, cool. Thank you. Now I know I can avoid the grass if I don't want any battles. Whoa! Dude! Thankfully it's alive! I guess I wasn't paying attention enough. I thought I had Pokeballs. Wasn't the professor giving me some Pokeballs or something? Yeah, dang it. I'm all over the place, oh well. I don't have a Pokeball, I guess. Oh gosh. Wait, what? Or do I? Oh! I do have a Pokeball, thank you! Okay, it's fine. We're good. I don't know. How am I supposed to know that I'm supposed to swipe right? Oh gosh, my brain's all over. Okay. The birds living on prayers. So the Pidgey is my official first Pokemon! Does not like to fight? That's not good. Is that just for this one? Or is that for all Pidgeys? I mean, it's not good if I'm trying to get Pokemon to battle anyway. Well, I don't know. You are very high. I'm not even trying to level up. What's going on? You know, I'm kind of surprised you didn't grow up with this game. I wasn't into Pokemon. I feel kind of weird saying that, but yeah, I never got into Pokemon. And I'm still kind of mixed with it. But Legends Arceus is a Pokemon game I like a lot. Wally. Oh gosh. Call him Birdo! You guys want me to call it Birdo? Yeah, I grew up with a lot of Nintendo things though. Super Nintendo. Contra! Mario, of course, Donkey Kong. Alright. I will name it Birdo. Oh, should I name it Towels? Towels, are you here? Or Towels may have had to go, possibly. Archimedes? Archimedes? I love Gens 1 through 5 and everything after I'm mixed on, but Gen 10 looks promising, Madoka says. Oh, you played Contra 3 on emulator with your cousin? Yeah, I loved Contra. Like, Contra Alien Wars. Yeah, I played that when I was a kid. Donkey Kong Country as well. And all the Marios. If you picked Bulbasaur, I would have wanted it to be named after me, Thomas says. Well, he says, I named mine Gizmo, then he fainted. So I named my new one Cosmo, and he's still alive. What? 3 hours already? Holy Lord. Yeah. I'm gonna have to not look at chat. And, oh, Chameleon says, I hope you remember my hints. Oh yeah, I talked, you were the one who said a thingy then. Cause yeah, I talked to the sister and she gave me a map and that was it. Hey Top Ranger, Maximilian, how's it going? The Super Nintendo was peak totally. It had such a large library of great games. Yeah. And we didn't have like no rewind feature like some of the like NSO games or like on other systems you can rewind them. Yeah, they're and you didn't have like access to the internet. You know, back then with the older games, you didn't have access to, you know, just whatever. Although you could have guides, you know, guidebooks or things, but yeah, it was like the hardcore way. The number 3 Zodiac, let's go! Lieutenant Yoshi, yep. When's Pokemon Knife and Gun dropping? That would not go on brand with Nintendo. Only one thing I want, Toon says, I want you to hang a left after Viridian City. There is a trainer battle on that route that could easily be missed if you don't go there. Alright. Welcome back, Aiden. Madoka says, I still think GameCube is my favorite though, because its library was so unique and all the games were bangers. It was also cute too. You know, it's like a small little cubey console, and then the discs were tinier. And well, now it's like no discs for Nintendo anyway. But yeah, that's cute. There were some good games too. Oh, KFC, nice. That sounds really good. How's it going, Carter? Alright, Birdo has his little cute voice. I have a lot of voices. And Ian, hello. And Lightning! Thankfully, I had all my settings on here still, where I had my vertical and horizontal together. I was like kind of forgetting some things, but I was fine. Thank you for the awesome raid! Awesome lightning! What were you streaming and how was your stream? Thank you, thank you! Gotta go try and make the team some more good luck getting to Route 2, Wally says. Thanks for hanging with us, Wally. Turn Al Capone into a VTuber, Toot says. And thank you for dropping in, all raiders! Donkey Kong, Ancient One, KC! Inuyugi! And also, how's it going, William? And hi, Kimberly! Just a Guy, welcome! And how are you doing, Lightning? What were you streaming tonight? And be sure to check out Lightning! Madoka says, I remember when everyone hated Wind Waker when it first came out. Seems like the hate for new things never changes, huh? I'm looking at you, Switch 2 haters! As what Madoka says. Yeah, I guess... change in general, you know, it can be hard. I think. Personally, I always thought Wind Waker was fine. I never had a dislike for it, but yeah. That's when they had the cel-shaded Zelda, so some people were like, ah. Oh, Octopath 2! Sweet! How is Octopath 2? Is it better than the first one? I did play some of the first one a while ago. And thank you, Thomas, for getting that link for Lightning. Madoka says, Lightning, oh hey, I suggested Rod to raid you last night at the end of his stream. How are you, Lightning? And Azealia, did you know Disney Infinity is now on Steam? Was that the thing you posted in Discord? I saw some kind of a Disney Infinity thing that you posted. Zodiac says, man, everybody's here tonight! It's a party! I liked the stream for you, Miss Kleber. Appreciate you doing that, Aiden. And Lightning says, I'm doing well, sweet. And Ian Crawford says, I love my Switch 2. Cloudy says, I never hated Switch 2, just don't care for it yet. To be fair, there's a lot of new features that Switch 2 has that I don't have interest in. Like, I don't have interest in doing like a webcam thing and the voice thing. And the fact that the screen is bigger and like they improved like the graphic quality of like when you're like using it handheld. I don't use my Switch like handheld. I always use it docked. So like a lot of those things didn't really matter to me. But I still plan to get a Switch 2. I'm still looking forward to it. And let's see. Back in the chat here. Donkey Kong says, no worries, Kim. Your join server for any time. Wait, Kim? Who's Kim? Oh, Kimberly, you mean. Kimberly. I see, because you guys are talking to each other. I got it. And Madoka says, glad to hear it. That Lightning said, thank you, I'm doing great. Toon says, Switch 2 needs to be $500 with $100... Wait. $100 games! What? $100 games, Toon? What's going on here? They already increased their prices to $70 games. You want $100 games? Oh gosh, that'd be insane. Or was that a typo? Lightning says the first one is extremely good, and Octopath 2 is even better! Sweet! I'll have to check that out sometime too. Maybe when a Game Pass opportunity arises and it's on Game Pass too. Clarful says, my Switch 2 is good. Haven't broken this one, like gravity damaged my brother's Switch. And Clay says, I said I might be hyped if they release a new Smash Bros. Yeah! Ian says, I didn't actually play the Octopath 2 myself. I was just one of the raiders. And, aw, Kimberly says to Donkey Kong, you're my best monkey. Aw. Zodiac says, I bet if Square made FF7 remake with cutesy graphics, they'd hate that too. Well, they do have... It depends. I mean, they do have some Final Fantasy things with, like, that chibi kind of look. Oh, yeah, and off topic, yeah. It's one of my favorite games to come out over the last few years. Lightning says. Carful says I have 1.0 and 2.0 on Wii U. Golden says I might have to abandon stream chat. I'm getting tired. See you, Golden Fed. You are awesome. I hope you have a good night. And let's see. Let's see here. And Connie says, yeah, same. Handheld hurts my hands, LOL. And did you get on FireRed like yesterday? Wait, what? Also, Azalea? Oh, I did see you get... Oh, yeah. I didn't actually, like, do anything. I just booted it up, made sure everything was good for stream. And all that. Yeah. Lighting has fun streams! I can attest to that, Zodiac says. Ian says, tread carefully, there are wild Pokemon in the tall grass. There you go. Madoka says, going good, have you been? Or, going good, have you been playing more Smash Bros? You're really good and had fun fighting you, Donkey Kong. And not yet, I'm High Pokemon Champions, Donkey Kong says. Oh, absolutely, Kimberly. Thank you for being here. Lion says Azalea would fall in love with Octopath 2. Toon says, I said needn't. Need plus not. Wait, what? Oh, so I just misread your comment then. Okay. Yeah, well, hopefully they never have $100 video games. That'd be crazy. How's it going, Kyle? Welcome! Kyle says, hi, I like this game! Yeah, I'm playing it for my first time right now. Very slowly, though, but that's okay. I want to see a pixel remaster of FF7. Thomas said, I like when they have the non-pixel looks. Like, I want to see Final Fantasy VI fully remade, like how they fully remade FF7. Aw, thank you, Aiden. And hey, Maximilian. And let's see here. Bahamut, thanks for stopping in with the lightning raid. How are you? Oh, Badoka says, Lightning, I'm sure you already know, but I'm a big Final Fantasy VL2 going through Type 0 HD for the first time. Sweet, sweet. So, what are your guys' favorites Final Fantasies? Yeah, because I'm super big on Final Fantasy. For me personally, I guess I'd have to say Final Fantasy VIII since that's a very special one. It's the very first one I played. Am I really high? How did I get so highly leveled? Well, I was level 5 when I first got the Pokemon. I don't know. Because I'm legit not even doing anything. Azzy, my favorite's probably still Final Fantasy VII. Nice. And Ian says Final Fantasy 14 wasn't my favorite. Yeah, I'm behind on Final Fantasy. I was playing it like every time like a new one came out, like I was trying to get a hold of it, but then I don't know, just life happened and I haven't caught up with everything. So I still gotta play 14 through 16. Oh, FF Tactics Evolus Chronicles, Zodiac says. And 706 for you, Thomas. And still playing through Final Fantasy VIII, LOL! I mean, I think Final Fantasy VIII does have some mixed feelings for sure, but or like in general. But for me, it's a special one. I'm going back and forth on the chat. Sorry, guys. If I miss a comment, just do a repost because I'm like going blah, 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 like a ping pong. Aiden says I don't play Final Fantasy, but if I did, then Teeth Lockhart would be my favorite. That's Final Fantasy VII. Toon says I'm playing through Final Fantasy IV. Confusing since it's my first FF, but it's very fun. Oh, would you recommend that one, Azzy? Connie's asking. That's a tough a tough one, really. I was like really big on the romance aspect of it. I'm not sure if it's the best Final Fantasy to play first, exactly. It's possible Final Fantasy VII might be a decent choice for like the more new Final Fantasies. Or you could go with like a retro one to start, but I feel like Final Fantasy VII would be a fine start, personally. Because, you know, it was like it was kind of, I guess it's considered retro except for the remake. But yeah, personally, I do like all the Final Fantasy games I've played so far. I would say that 7, 8, 9, 10 are the best ones, in my opinion, that I've enjoyed. Of course, I haven't played the newer ones. And Himochi is doing well. She's just sleeping and chilling on the bed with me. And they love the flowers on my hair. Thank you, Kimberly! And Thomas's are Final Fantasy 4 or 6. Yeah, 9 I like a lot. 9's really good. But I feel like 7, like if you're wanting like something more recent, I think 7's alright. Or maybe 6 or 7. I don't know. That's kind of what I'm feeling, if you want to start. Yeah, 10 has 2 parts. 10-2 is... That was a different kind of... It was a different kind of... a whole different kind of Final Fantasy. They like went in a very different direction with 10-2. But the gameplay is really good still. You know, I really like the gameplay in that one. It was kind of a bit of a surprise though, like the direction they decided to take, because it was so different with how, you know, everyone was, but I liked it a lot still. Good news, everyone, my cousin is married! Congratulations to your cousin, Kimberly! I think either the PSP remake or Pixel remaster of the first Final Fantasy is also a good one to start, Thomas says. Alright. And this game brings back memories, Kyle says. Let's see. So, wait. That was weird. Uh-oh. I think my controller's breaking. Yep. Oh, okay, it's working now. And my... what do you call it? Not the control stick, but the other thing. Which I should know, but you know, whatever. It wasn't working. It wasn't... when I was pressing down, it wasn't working. Anyway. Wait, Thomas, you said... where was it? It was the bag. It was the one. Never mind. You said there was an arrow. Oh, that... well, okay. I guess there is an arrow. But when I'm streaming, my mind ignores the arrow. So... okay. Because I was trying to find the Pokeball earlier. I thought maybe I didn't have any. I performed surgery on my controllers, Cloudy says. Ian says, even your avatar actually turns like you were looking at a computer screen or at a television. Yeah, isn't it cool? And I can like blink and it copies my blinking. Or I can make faces and it copies my faces like or angry. No, Carlos, I will never eat anchovies. Never! Should your area be looking kind of small when you're stressing too? Yeah, and I have a big screen that's also kind of covered because my setup needs improvement. You know, it's like a retro setup. I'm on my bed streaming, got my laptop in front of my television. My television's kind of oversized, and my laptop's in front of like a fourth of my television. I'll work on that, but. Oh, name of the Rattata Chowder? Okay. Probably comfy. But the back thing. Sometimes I still get into a bad position in my posture. So I gotta work on that too. But my bed is bad. I have a sinking bed and it's very spiky. So I'm working on getting a new bed and upgrading. Oh, Golden Fed! You're still here! Hey! Thanks for hanging with us again, Golden Fed. Have a good night. You're a streamer from a bed while using a laptop. Is my bed too soft? Nope. It's really bad. It has a bunch of springs poking through. Yeah. It's like, while I'm sleeping, it's like, ah! I'm getting poked! Too many springs. Yeah, that's one of the things that I'm gonna try to, you know, improve. As my mattress builder box, it's just really old. It might be older than some viewers, probably, but I'll just go with that right there. It's a really old bed, though. Yeah, it's really sinky. And it's yeah, probably older than colorful. Is Mochi playing with her toys? She's sleeping. Yeah, her head's on my pillow. And she's just sleepy. Oh, Maximilian. Well, thank you for the love. Just you know, don't get too crazy, but thank you. Yeah, honestly, I do like pajamas. They're nice and comfy. Glowfest says I was here waiting for my squad to come online for a bit, and it just evolved into watching this for 3 hours straight. That's crazy having it for 18 plus years. Hey, time goes by fast, colorful. Where's Pumpkin? Pumpkin's with my loved one. Yeah. I'm not crazy though, you're cute. I appreciate you. I'm not saying anyone's crazy. Just, you know. Oh, Carter! I think I said hi to Carter. Hi again, Carter. No progress since the start. Golden Fed, as soon as you said you were leaving, my progress got even worse. How are you liking FireRed so far? I feel like it's alright so far. I gotta admit though, I am like so slow with it and my mind is just... It's just like... weird. I don't know, maybe... I got some sleep, but I don't know. Like, I've been just really all, you know, chatty and with chat and everything, so... Because I know it'll be much easier to focus off stream with this. Yeah. That's why I was thinking to add, like, to my titles, like, plush chatting. But yeah, it's been a good one. I love your PJs. What? I've never shown my PJs. I do have some Pokemon attire though. I you know, I have some Pikachu. I have a Pikachu pajama shirt thingy. Definitely gotta have that. And Zelda. I love Zelda. This stream is not a sports car, just a carriage being pulled by a horse. Hey, that sounds fun though, right? AD map. Yep, doing the FireRed. Pickles and Relish need their name changed. Pickles and Relish are the names of Mochi's parents, and I didn't name them, Carlos. You know, they're my parents' dogs. Mochi's parents are my parents' dogs. Yeah, there's an Espeon in the Dono Club. Yeah. Why is it when I'm saying goodbye I start to wake up again? Yeah, it's like, I don't know, our bodies are weird. It's like when you need to go to sleep and you're like, okay, I actually need to sleep, and then your body doesn't sleep. Alright, alright. And Toon says you're getting very distracted by chatty people. It is appreciated, but... Oh, okay. I got you, Toon. I got you. I do get distracted easily. Especially, like, when my brain's tired, too. Let's see. We'll just leave that one. Okay. So, back to the game. That is not the way to go. Ah. So when you go backwards, you don't have to go through all the grass. Oh, flippers. Woo! I'm trying. I don't want any more battles. The coffee I had 2 hours ago is kicking in, Golden Fed says. Oh my god. That is an Espeon! I always wondered what that thing was. Yeah. Yep, I have an Espeon at the Dono goal. Okay, okay. Let's see here. Is that the duder right there? How do you get to that duder? Or dudetter? It can be cut down. I don't have anything to cut it down with right now, though. Oh, you should save? Ah. Not him. Okay. In this game, do you just battle with oh no, I don't know what I'm thinking. So yeah, you battle with one Pokemon at a time. That's usually how Pokemon is, I think. And I suppose I could heal everyone else. I have to be awake in 3 and oh no! Heading out for real this time. Okay, I'm healing. I'll heal right now. Buy Azzy Crazy Puffs. Oh, you're saying that someone should buy me Crazy Puffs, Carlos? Hey, Tom Leo! How's it going, Tom? Nice to see ya. What were you streaming and how was your stream? And be sure to check out Tom Leo, everybody. Thank you for the raid, Tom. And how's it going, Zeta? Always make sure to save, no autosave in the classic games. Yeah, generally when I'm playing games, I do save a lot. Okay, so I healed now. You're playing Mario Maker? Actually making a level! Hey! Have you made other levels before? Toon says, what we're drinking tonight, crewmates? I'm drinking a hibiscus tea and eating wings. Oh, I'm having water. Maximilian, I might be going a bit farther. Wait, how did I get there before? Oh, okay, never mind. I don't know. Yeah, I know what I'm doing. I just have to go that way.
Oh! Hey, Azalea! You're off to the Pokemon League? Forget about it. You probably don't have any badges, do you? The guard won't let you through without them. By the way, did your Pokemon get any stronger?
That's my rival Flipper. Hey Oscar, welcome back. Zodiac says, back in my day, there was no such thing as autosave. Back in my day, I used to save every 5 steps like a real gamer. It's time to do a flipper. And Tom says, yeah, majority of the levels I've made, as well as this one, were for collabs. Hey, cool, cool. Lieutenant Yoshi, let's go. Uh-oh, my accuracy. Okay, I still got him. You're gonna be outmatched here. Why? How many Pokemons does this guy have? Isn't it just 1 versus 1? Uh-oh. Yeah, be dead, Pidgey. Oh, he has a Squirtle. Oh, dang. Where does it show? Oh, wait. No, is that it? Or does it have more? Oh, okay, okay. So I only have one wait, do I have one Pokemon? I'm just seeing here. Okay, so I can change it. Oh! They're all low level. Alright, let's just... No, we'll just stick with you, Charmander. I see, there's the Pokeball thingy. And FireRed's going well, and... I guess slow. I've just been, like, having a blast chatting away and everything, so... You know. It's been a little bit of a... you know. Turtle progress, but I've been having fun. It shows how many mons I have at the start of the match. Alright. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. I can take one more hit. I can do it. A Charmander versus a Squirtle! I know it's not ideal, but Charmander is my best level. I didn't level anyone else. I can do it off stream though. Uh-oh, I'm so dead. One more hit maybe? Possibly, hopefully. Hopefully it's not a critical. Dang it! I don't like healing though! Is this the last Pokemon I have to go against? Maybe I can still win with my low levels. Maybe I should heal. I don't like using my items. I'm gonna take the chance, Clowny. Fingers crossed. This is why you told me to save! Or I should just level up my other Pokemon. I'm alive! Should I take another chance? Have a good night, D-Map. Thanks for being here. You're going to want to train up your weaker monsters to a similar level. Yup. Indeed. It's possible I could, fine, I'll heal. You're soloing his team, there's no shame in that. No experience share around here? Oh, so every time you battle with a Pokemon, it's just that Pokemon, huh? I actually sometimes do enjoy grinding, though. It can get tiring, you know, if you're, after a while, like, playing RPGs for, like, hundreds of hours or whatever, then I can have moments when I get tired of it, too. But I do enjoy it. What happened? No, don't do that. You're already strong enough with your water type powers. Oh, come on, come on. There we go. Yeah, Flip is defeated.
Ah, you just lucked out.
Thank you for the GG. Was about to say, not only does he crit, but you miss it. He doesn't miss. That's messed up RNG. Yeah.
I heard
Oh, this is Flipper.
I heard the Pokemon League is crawling with tough trainers. I have to figure out how to get past them. You should quit darling and get a move on.
Alrighty. So really though, I'm thinking the next thing I have to do is do this, but I need to up the strength of my Pokemon before I do that. Thanks, 821. Hey, Raven! How's it going, Raven? So, I'm thinking, basically now I just have to do grinding and stuff. Would it be a good time to stop the game? Then I can do a bunch of grinding and save the battle for another stream. Hey Raven, it's going well. How about you? Yeah. I don't think I'd want Rattata, honestly. You have to level up your Pokemon one by one, Thomas says. And it is almost at the 4-hour mark, isn't it? I've been talking to chat a lot, though. But I've been enjoying talking to chat, so. Unfading Rocket says, grind up stream! And now the world is your oyster. Have fun! I won't be backseating anymore. Zodiac says, good stream, Sister Azalea! And Raven says, it's going well. I've beaten Virtual Boy Wario Land. Oh, so do you have like that, that Virtual Boy thing that they're selling? Is that what that is? Thanks, Aiden. Oh, for Switch, yes? Oh, how do you like the Virtual Boy? Like, I feel like it's kind of cool as a collector's item, but I just don't really see it being a thing I'd be, like, eager to use and eager to play games with all the time or something. I don't know. You had a good experience with it? Nice, nice, nice. Alright, guys! Tomorrow is Mario Day. Unless you're in a different time zone. It's almost Mario Day for Central Time Zone. But I hope you guys have a wonderful night. Thank you for joining me. Tomorrow, I'm going to be doing Mario Maker 2, which I Oh, oopsie. Which I haven't actually been playing, so it's gonna be basically a relearning kind of thing. But, you know, I initially was thinking of just doing this game for Mario Day, but I felt bad not doing a Mario game. And I know Mario Maker 2 has been a while, viewer levels anyway. Well, regular viewer level stream. And I know some people mentioned wanting that, so we'll see how it goes. I guess that wouldn't be very cash money of you to not do a Mario game. Yes, I will be doing it, doing some Mario Maker 2 tomorrow. And if you guys have any viewer levels or levels that you just want to see me play, you can go ahead and add it to the queue. I will have a queue link all set up for that soon here. Alright then. Let's find us a raid target, everybody! Or wrong thing! Oh my god. Guys, oh my gosh. I am so brain dead. I'm so brain dead, help me! Oh. Oh my gosh. My sleep has always been so well, it's been really crazy, so I'm sure that doesn't help. Oh my gosh, okay. Oh boy, oh boy. Alright, raid target time! Hey, thank you, William. Thank you, everybody. One last redemption. Oh, dang it, don't work. One last redemption. After the cooldown. How long is the cooldown? Okay, this one then. Okay. Now back. It didn't work on the outro screen. Okay. The crazy redemption. Alright, who do we have live? Let's see. We're gonna go for a raid. I'll have the raid link for you guys. Oh, let's see. Maybe this one. Almost there, just getting things set up for the raid target. Alright guys, here's a link for our raid targets. We're gonna be raiding Domestic Fishy, who is doing Pokemon Leaf Green. And we will also be teleported over by the redirect as well. Yep, Domestic Fishy is back! There's the link for Domestic Fishy! And also in the other chat. I don't think links were there, but oh well. Hashtag Azalea22 Red! Good night, Shove, and everybody! I will see you tomorrow! Thank you all for hanging with me. Bye!